And just like that, we are hopefully live for some more World Tournament grinding, the final stretch. Ignore the fact that I have Jackie-chan as my leader. Don't talk about it. Yeah, this is the team I was using. Alright. So I want to say I'm about top 4K? Is that right? Yeah, 3,800. So my realistic goal here is... Let's see, what was I going for? 25,000? 2,500? Let's see, where's the reward at 2,500 and under? Yeah, 2,500 and under is going to be the realistic goal of the stream. I don't know why I clicked on events, ignore that. Alright, can you manage to get top 1K before this ends? Probably not, no. I didn't push hard enough. And the difference between 1K and 2K is so tremendous that the people there are just grinding non-stop. So it'd be pretty hard to break 1K if I wasn't trying from the start. So we are not going to try to break 1K today. 2,500 will be the realistic goal I'll settle for at this point. If I can get that, then I'll just kind of maintain it till the end. Honestly, I'm fine with 3 Mighty Masks. That's a very okay goal, to be honest. Let's get some music playing instead of my own audio, which is playing for some reason. Had to get my trusty keyboard. Hopefully you guys didn't hear an echo when my audio was playing. There we go. That's much better. That should work. Let me know if you guys can hear the music. If not, let me know. I'll turn it up, I guess. How's it going, Dust Free, Sean, Hero, Cherry, all the usual faces? Thank you for showing up and coming back for another World Tournament stream. This is the final leg of the tournament. Feel free to let me know what you guys are aiming for if you're grinding it still. I'm top 50 right now, reached number 11 on the first day, then didn't play for a day and a half. And dropped to 90s and back to top 50. That's still pretty impressive that you only dropped to 90 after not playing for a day and a half. That is insane. That just shows you how tight the point differences are in that, and then everything after like 2,000 is just pretty kind of more, I guess, open is the right word for that. Like, you could win a couple times and gain 200 spots at 4,000, but if you're at 2,000, you could win 5 times in a row and not gain anything, essentially. That sort of point difference is very tremendous at that rank. Even for that 100% Mighty Mask, you only need 5 of them, right? So, I mean, getting top, what, 100 is what you're pretty much guaranteed to get. You'll definitely be able to 100%. Yeah, the point difference in the top 100 is anywhere from 100k to 1 million. So one run, you go in a rank or 2. That sucks. And I think that's why I'll never be able to get top 1k, is because with obviously how much I work, it's almost unrealistic for me. But it's fine. I'm okay with that. Need to free up some orb space, and that didn't help at all. Well, yikes. Getting screwed over by the RNG of orbs. Figures. Hopefully I don't need the Fruit of the Tree of Might in the last run here. If the last person acquires it, I might be screwed for a turn. What is your actual rank? Right now I think we're 3,800 roughly. So I'm aiming for 2,500. I think I can do that. It's basically what I accomplished at the end of yesterday's stream. And then after this tournament, we are back to recorded videos, and I'm obviously going to try to throw in some other stuff like Legends and Fighters, so I hope you guys tune into that as well. Let's see. I'm fine with getting 3 Mighty Masks, honestly, because then I can open up the 2 paths that I really want the most for a showcase, if I choose to do one. But God knows Ningen will be out here with his 100% showcase within a day. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna have to use a lot of items now that I don't have Ghost Ushers or a Int Chaozu. How are you going to go for local first when TM comes out? Well, that one I will put an inhuman amount of time into. This one I can't really push that hard for. But TN I'll grind like night and day. I'll get energy drinks. But, I mean, as far as this tournament goes, it's not as worth it. So I'm not willing to sacrifice my sleep. But TN I'll just have to push past my limits. I'll have to go plus ultra. Insert random My Hero Academia meme. Let's see. I wonder if I'm even... I think I'm still second in local right now, but me and the first in local have been kind of going back and forth. I feel like we should change my name to something to see if he notices. Yeah, we're second in local. I need to see what how far ahead he is, just for the fun of it. Let's see, he is only 3 million ahead. Yeah, no, we're gonna pass him up easy. We're gonna pass him up right now. We got this. Plus ultra, yes. Sean knows it. Sean's got me. Man, everybody and their mom pulled freaking Jackie Chun except me. Or YTRI the Prungo wishes will give you support items to restock. I'll probably just have to grind the Bulma event when it comes back next time. But it's fine. I'll just stock up on Ghost Ushers through Bava when I can. It's pretty much my strat most of the time. I use Baba for basically all of my medals and all of my support items. Surprising how little I have to grind because of that. At least in comparison to most people. Ooh, why do I always have hiccups on stream? Dude, those Purunga wishes though are gonna be so cash. I'm ready for the Kais and orbs. I gotta restock on basically all my orbs anyway. I wish they made orbs with the triple drop rate that they had when it first came out. They just have not done that since. I miss those triple drop rates, fam. I don't know about you guys. Oh. I miss those triple. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Try turn that down just a notch. The first local enemy was 62.5 million points, and I catch up and surpass the guy was a nightmare. So you actually took the time to pass him up. That does sound pretty challenging. Well, it depends on how far back you were, I guess. Like, if I had a 63 million guy in my local, it would take me probably till the very end of the tournament to catch him, if I'm lucky. That's only if he's not grinding the last 4 hours of the tournament. That's the other thing. You have to be lucky if the person in front of you stopped grinding at some point. And there we go. That's right, we're gonna find one. How's it going, Sebs? Welcome, welcome. How's it going, Sage? I thought my name was Jose. I'm at 85 million. Hey. It just blows my mind that people on JP have crazy stuff like 110 million in like a 2-day tournament. Or 3-day tournament, whatever they're at. I'm at my number 2 local by 40 million points. Yeah, they just gave up at that point. If you're ahead by that much, they didn't want to beat you. That was not even a factor in their decision. They're just like, nah, you got this. I'm gonna give you that, bruv. That's all you. 84 mil was a long grind. I believe that. You say, welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm at rank 1721, and that is an achievement. When TN comes, I wish I could stay that, but it could be really hard. Yeah, TN grind, it's gonna be pretty hard. I'm gonna try to be first in local, but I mean, if everyone goes ham and I'm not lucky with my local, then I guess I'm out of luck then. I'll just settle for 1, and I just won't rainbow until the next tournament. Worst comes to worst, it takes me 2 tournaments to rainbow him instead of 1. I'm fine with that, to be honest. It is what it is. We can deal. If you guys didn't know, JP got a lot of fun updates that I can't wait for to come to Global. The animations got updated, which they all look amazing, especially the Vegito one. The load times became amazingly fast, and I don't know if you guys know this, but so when you load into Dokkan, it like does a bunch of different requests, and that's why it takes so long, and it has to approve each request individually, and that is the load time to get in. On JP, they managed to shorten it to all of those requests have been grouped into one request, so now it loads like lightning fast getting into the game on JP, which is amazing. I cannot wait for that to come to global, and I really hope that comes sooner rather than later, because global really needs it. The fact that they can improve load times is something they should have done so long ago, and the animations is just the icing on the cake, to be honest. I'm ahead of local by 60 mil, yikes. I feel bad for my local. Everyone pulled LR Broly, Majin Vegeta, or have an AoE unit. Do you not have one, Toad? They are, I'm not going to say essential, but they're definitely helpful. Even though it's incredibly low chance, I hope we can get those updates for Global 3 year. So I would be incredibly hyped if the summoning animations came for Global 3 year. I can understand if they held off on the updating the load times. But I could realistically see them bringing the animations for 3 year. I don't think they will, but they definitely can. If they tried to rush it out. How's it going, Master Clay? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you in again. Are all mofos ready for the new animations? Yo, I'm so ready. The Vegito one for a guaranteed LR is so hype. Since I've been grinding the tournament, I've been able to fight and defeat my enemy known as my meat. Okay, M Prince. Laying out the facts, I guess. Very unexpected, but I'll roll with it. Jesus. Oh, you guys kill me. Ah! No more Broly? No? Ah, okay, there we go. They were just all hiding. Thank God for the refresh, Jesus. It was so much worse when we didn't have refresh. I wish I had a gimmicky card to put as my lead. There's a dead Yamcha in top 30. And just imagine when the update comes for the friends list where you get to set your lead that everyone else sees. Everyone in the World Tournament is going to be... Well, everyone in the top like 100 will be a gimmicky character like dead Yamcha in first. That's going to be literally everyone in the World Tournament when that update comes to Global. It's going to be insane. I got all my characters to Adept. Those login bonuses really helped. Yo, those login bonuses in Legends right now are absolute fire. You get the Super Soul 2s, which you really need. I think you get 3 of them on login. Those are really good. And the 300k is nice as well. I would put my Rainbow Urine. Why? Urine is next level garbage. I don't have any LR, so I'm now hyped for guaranteed LR. Yes. That is probably the best update they could possibly bring. What do I want to do here? Looks like I'll just drop a fruit. Good thing I have a billion of these. Which character would you guys set when the front update comes to global as a gimmicky character? I want to hear a bunch of creative answers and explanations. I didn't think about mine. I imagine someone putting a Raleigh or something stupid, but I feel like the Yamcha with his middle finger up, I think that would be perfect. The Undokened art where he's just flicking off the camera. That would be so great. I think the dead Yamcha is a step down from the flicking off Yamcha. I think that would be absolutely perfect. 10 out of 10 memes. And Chakanen times 100. Strength Yamcha? Why? Why strength? Ooh. Looks like we're pouring it. I love the middle finger Yamcha, yes. I wish they made more characters that were that funny. I feel like that's the funniest character card they've made in Dokkan, hands down. Top card, by all means. Rainbow Urine, since no one even wants to see her. I mean, fair. Show how we still somehow lost against one region. Oh, you mean the global exclusive Yamcha. I got you. Yeah, that'd be a little trolly. I guess it would only make sense for those that play JP, though. Because those that are ignorant to what happens on JP wouldn't really understand, I guess. Let's see. Characters that I like, example, Jiren, Gogeta, etc. Okay. In Global, what's the best bonus from World Tournament? From all of World Tournament? I want to say the Kais, to be honest. I think the Kais are pretty hype. They give you, what, 6 Kais just for getting to a certain amount of points. You don't even have to rank good. And then you get Kais for ranking good on top of that if you decide to. Like, I do it mainly for the Kais. The orbs are an added bonus. When they add orbs into the... what is it? Placing? I think it is. That'll be even more hype. Then I think I'll do it more for the orbs. Like, that'll be more of my motivation. I just found a middle finger Yamcha in my guest list. Yes, that's free. That's gonna be me. One day. One day. Let me not get completely wrecked here. That'd be nice. I do it for the crippling depression. Wow. Aight. We actually got 7 Kais in the missions this world tournament? Oh, okay. See, I thought it was more, but I knew 6 was the safe guess. Didn't want to overshoot it. Fair enough, though. Even better. The more Kais, the better. I'll do that over grinding for incredible gems any day, to be honest. That was nice of them to add one. I can't remember if they added type Kais to JP at some point. I feel like they did, but I might be misremembering. What's the middle finger Yamcha? Can you guys show me? Yes, I got you, Toen. I got you. I'll put tracksuit Gohan. Cherry Donut out here trying to get everyone off his friends list. Everyone's gonna just straight delete you off when they see that. Here, I'll show you the middle finger Yamcha since I kept a copy. Alright, so I think it was the tech one? I can't remember. I'm gonna guess tech. Oh wait, no, I think I kept him SSR. I want to say it was... Yep, there he is. This Yamcha. He's gonna be my featured one when we're able to change our leader. Just beautiful middle finger Yamcha. Type Kais now, not Elder Kais. Oh, okay. So Elder Kais were slightly better. Do they give more Type Kais at least? Because if they give more Type Kais than they did Elder Kais, then I can kind of understand that change. If they gave the same amount, I'd be a little salty. Same, not sure why it's not even at least 10 for Kais. Yikes. You know that GSSR first summon you ever do for the Piccolo, Goku, or Gohan? I'll set them. Alright, fair. Sounds good. Ooh, someone's actually running Tapion? What is this? Doing it for the missions, I guess. Still next level trash. I hate how bad Tapion is, but I really hope they like improve upon his category as time goes on. But I'm overly hopeful for that one. Is it bad I have a rainbow urine? Yes. That's why the middle finger is blurred out. Yeah, it's blurred out, but you know it's there. It's all the same. Let's see, we got Broly and what's his face? Second rotation, Jocko. So we're gonna have to defend here. At YTRI, I was talking about the one stone they give out to first place local, not the Kais. The Kais reward is fine. Ah, okay. I misunderstood. Yamcha is racist, I'm black, he's white. I mean, perception is reality, I guess. He's not flicking off you, he's flicking off everyone. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. Can we take him out? Probably not. He'll probably live, but it's fine. Everything is racist if you think about it. You should 100% the agility troll Yamcha. He is super good. That sounds like really sound advice. You know what, Imprint? I'm gonna take you up on that. Showcase video coming soon. I'll be sure to shout you out for that great idea, Imprints. Quality suggestions. If any of you have great suggestions like Imprints just did, feel free to @ me. Drop them in the comments. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I wonder how terrible that video would do. Sell him to Baba? Nah, he's unique. You know what's funny? They aren't even white, they're Japanese. That's true. That is true. Fair point. The only anime character you could probably argue is fully Omnitoast. Is that the Omnitoast? Is that the Omnitoast? Hold up. That is the Omnitoast. Hey, how's it going, Omnitoast? Welcome to the stream. I don't think you've ever been on one, but it's happening. Didn't expect you to hop on. See, everyone's setting terrible leads now for the World Tournament like Archichi. See, those are the people that you don't need in your life, the people that you need to drop from your friends list. Nah, they don't deserve to be on your friends list. That feeling when you jump from rank 839 to 770. I imagine that's a pretty good feeling, but I wouldn't know. The grind's going pretty well, though. How about you, Omni? Where are you at in the tournament? I'm running out of Broly friends to set. It's getting really depressing. I'm having to resort to Rose. It's like everyone detracted their Brolys. People who set Broly for the World Tournament lead, they're the real MVPs. Let's be honest. Okay, there we go. That's the Omni Toast? Yeah, it's the... Hey, we got God Rush team. Nice. Nope, just saw you in the recommended, so I need to pop in and say hi. Yo, I got recommended to you? I'm flattered. YouTube out here trying to do your boy justice. And it's all thanks to you guys watching at home, so appreciate that. But yeah, what rank are you at, Omni? I quit, LOL, just don't have the drive to do a World Tournament. I feel like next World Tournament's gonna be worth doing. I don't know if you're gonna have the drive for that. That LRTN's got me a little hyped. Little hyped. I know he's not that great, but new LR, anytime I can rainbow him, I try. I almost have every free-to-play LR rainbowed, I think. Don't quote me on that. Except for Frieza, I think he's the last one I need to do. Next troll card should be Viku. If they put Viku as a World Tournament card, I'm not doing it. I'm stating that now. I did the rewards and that's it. Fair enough. Honestly, that'll still get you a decent ranking in World Tournament. Or at least not totally terrible. Let's drop. Actually, I don't need to do that. We got Frieza up front. That's fine. That's fine. But anyway, Omni. Been seeing you around. I know you collabed with... I want to say it was Ningen. I think Ningen was the one I'm thinking of. But I love your content, by the way. I dig it. You're the real MVP when you set LR Broly as your leader and you don't even own an LR Broly. I don't think that's possible, Sean. Omni, I know why your channel hasn't been growing because you do different content. YTRI can explain more to you. Oh. Toan trying to hit back to my rant from yesterday. Not really a rant, but explanation, I should say. Hopefully they change the next World Tournament to 2 days as well as adding TN orbs, because 4 days World Tournament when TN and orbs are added will just be too insane. I agree. I could grind really hard for a 2-day World Tournament TN. It would be obviously challenging, but I think 2 days would be worth it. Like 4 days you just kind of get burned out if you do it constantly to maintain top 1K. You don't feel like playing the game after the World Tournament's done at that point. We try and get the physical Mighty Mask, but when sleeping you get behind the wire. Don't sleep. Problem solved, Sage. So you know I'm not going to do the grind for that again. No, I'm kidding though. I definitely choose sleep over this tournament a lot, but... How long does it usually take for the rewards? To some? I don't know what you mean does free. To get after the World Tournament? Because after the World Tournament's probably like 2 days usually. Oh, to come, yeah. About 2 days after the tournament's over, usually. 2 to 3. I guess we're dropping fruit. Bro, I've been grinding this World Tournament in JP. I was top 10,000. I was gonna get that sell, boy. Yo, that JP is insane. Their top 100 is literally... They have twice the amount of points that any of us have on Global. I don't know how anyone has the drive to grind JP's World Tournament. That's insane. You have to like dedicate your life for the solid 2 days or 3 days, however long it is. And to think that they had basically twice the points that we had in shorter time too, I can't even imagine. I'm in the top 600 and I'm burned out for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of World Tournament burnout. Or post-World Tournament, I should say. I'm not looking at my own chat. There we go. If any of your comments get held for approval and I didn't approve them, I apologize in advance. Sometimes they get auto-flagged. I should be able to take these supers off the face. And should be fine. Yeah, should be good. Omni Toast. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. Appreciate that. Feel free to slide in my DMs sometime. Want to try the feeling of winning or been given an account with no story for a free-to-play player? Wait, what? I don't know what you mean, Tone. Bro, I lost my old JP account. I was 265 and I had 3 LRs. Now I'm level 109. I mean, that's basically what my global account's been. Up until probably a month ago, I couldn't pull an LR to save my life. The LR list streak was real. I want to say I went a solid year and a half between pulling Broly and pulling the LRs that I just pulled. Have you tried setting your account to Wombo? God damn it, Sean. I Wombo, you Wombo, we Wombo. Alright, man, I have to head out. I have work in the morning. Before I leave, everyone hit that like button. Thank you so much, Omnitos. That means a ton. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Omnitos, for stopping by. Always good to meet more people in the community. Oh, I don't know. I like that. I like meeting people. Last World Tournament, I was top 500. In this one, I'm top 1,000, number 6 local. I mean, I was gonna say improvement, and then I realized what you said. Did you try as hard though, Troz? I feel like you probably didn't, because this World Tournament doesn't seem that difficult compared to the other ones. I hope they make Grunks in LR. God dang, I'm surprised anyone remembers that, especially you guys. It's that Crunks joke. And we got enough key. Perfect, perfect. We're getting that top 2.5k. Wombology of the study of Wombo. Oh, God bless. I almost said Patrick Star, but SpongeBob. Thank you to whoever just subscribed as well. Tanner Norman, thank you so much for the subscription. Saw it right before it popped up. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Good to see YouTube's actually recommending me. But, oh, 22 people on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys come out to my later streams this week. We got some fun stuff planned. May try to get JFan on. I keep saying that, but we'll see. We'll see. I really want to face him in a, at the very least, a fighter stream. But if there's anyone that you guys recommend me getting on the channel, I can try my best. Obviously, some people are kind of out of scope for me at the moment. But I'll see what I can do. I don't know, maybe we can convince Omni to come on the channel one day. Even though he's not going to see this. Unless you mean the whole show in general. Wait. Oh, it was Patrick. Yeah, no, I meant the whole show in general. I know it was from Patrick, but I went to say the name of the show and I was just like, it's Patrick, and I was like, oh, wait. I had a mind melt there. I've also been grinding on my YouTube, but no luck, rip. Obey Shady, if you want to slide in my DMs on Twitter, I can give you some advice and review your channel and see what I can help with. Because I've learned a lot in the last, I want to say 10 months, as far as what works and what doesn't, and what helps you grow your channel. I'm not saying my channel is perfect by any means, but I have learned a few things that help at the very least. Because there are some common mistakes. If you guys know JCV Goku, when I first collabed with him, I have a add-on to my Chrome browser that allows me to see all the details on people's videos that I normally wouldn't be able to. So I looked on JCV Goku's video, and I realized he had never used a single tag in his videos. And if you're on YouTube, that is impossible to grow without using tags, so the fact that he got up to, I think he was at like 500 subs by then, without using any tags on his videos is insane to me. You're gonna miss the banner. Jesus Christ. Just cue every SpongeBob joke in chat. Feel free to comment your favorite one. LR Frieza Squad should be an LR when Frieza returns, and I could convince Omni to collaborate with you. Could you, Tone? I probably could talk to him, to be honest. I said the best card in the game is my lead. Who's the best card in the game? What do I want to do here? That's a 4-round. Let me do this. And there we go. Clutch. Meanwhile, your boy Jocko coming clutch here. How many more points do you need until you hit 2,500? I actually didn't see who was at the border. I may have to look at that. Alright, man. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I love helping you guys out. As always, if you guys need to reach me on Twitter, the @ likes to appear above my head every so often. Feel free to add me on Twitter at YTRI YouTube, or hit me up in the comments, and I can always help you guys out. You said number 11? What? I don't know what that's from. Is that a SpongeBob quote too? I feel like I'm missing that one. Takes is the coolest card in Dragon Ball Fusions. I hope they make him a card. I have no idea who that is. I didn't play Dragon Ball Fusions. I probably should have. See you, Traz. Have a good day, bro, Tato. Let's see where the 2500 is at. And from there, let's see, we got 50... Is that Flame from our chat the other day? I wonder. I wonder. But he's about 5 million points up. We can do that. It's definitely doable by the end of the stream. Hey, someone... M Prince. What's funner than 24? 25. Jesus Christ, Prince, though. I see you. Meanwhile, Oni rocking the whale status with his rainbow Frieza. I see you. Even though he's not in chat. Oh, Oni, you lovable whale. Where, oh, where is a bro? Tox's Tapion and Future Trunks. What? Can you send me a picture of this? I've never seen that. I didn't even know that was a fusion. At least I assumed it was a fusion. That sounds awesome. Get the two sword-wielding masters together. I just imagine Trunks with like a little mohawk. That'd be dope. 10 out of 10. Would watch. If they throw him into the anime, I'll be there. I'm gonna watch that. Alright, let's go ahead and... this turn's not gonna end well no matter what I do. This is a bad spot. The episode where SpongeBob and Patrick learned bad words and come back on the trash can. Oh yeah. It's been so long since I've watched some of those episodes. Some of them I still remember, some of them escape me. Let's see if we can take him out, and he's technically already sealed, so I guess we'd be better off sealing someone next round. Let's do that. If Dragon Ball ever does come back, do you think Master Ultra Instinct Vegito is something that can happen? No. Definitely not. Mainly because it seems like Vegeta will never reach a Mastered Ultra Instinct state, and because of that, I don't know. I feel like if they both can't reach the state, or they both can't power up to it, they'll never reach it. I just quit World Tournament and lost my streak. Why'd you quit World Tournament, Sage? Did you finger slip? Let's see. YTRI, we should do a video about should you summon video for the 3rd year or something like that. See, I'd think about that, but it feels like the obvious answer is yes, you should summon, and then that's kind of the end of the video. Is there really a person alive who's really going to say no, you shouldn't summon? I'll probably end up doing it anyway, but I don't know. Sean. Schmitty Werbenjanger Jensen. He was #1. I don't know why, but I really wanted a soda hat after that episode. The thing where you put them up on the top of your hat, on the 2 sides, and then drink it. I always wanted one of those, but I like never found one. How could I send you a picture? I mean, we got Discord if you have me on there, Twitter at YTRI YouTube. Trying to think of a third option. I don't know if I have a third option ready. But yeah, I don't know. Twitter's usually the best way to reach me, but it is what it is. Hopefully I still have my rank. I mean, you probably still do. It's just your multiplier, your streak multiplier is probably gone. M Prince, what is your team, dude? Are you just doing this to troll the stream right now? What is this? What even is his lead? Yeah, it won't tell me. Yeah, it's whatever. Broly. Aha. Almost passed him. Personal phone number? No. I'm gonna file that under things I will never put online. Not gonna lie. I love you guys, but not that much. Not enough to give you my phone number. That is the boundary you do not do on YouTube because you're always afraid that there's gonna be that one person that's gonna do something there. Oh, perfect rotation. I dig it. Except for... I'm gonna be one... Oh wait, no. That'll be perfect. I was afraid I'd be one key short, but it worked out in the end. What's up, YTRI? You mean YTRI, Alan? It was definitely YTRI. Toad, if you want to send me your channel on... Actually, am I following your channel? I feel like I might have followed it in the past or something. I did not. I will definitely take a look at your channel after the stream. I'll get back to you on that. I have to take a gander. But usually what I do when I determine collabs, and I'm sure a few of you may have heard this on a past stream, is I take a look at your channel, I see what kind of content you're doing, I see if it's up to a certain standard, and then from there I can either give you advice on how to get it to that certain standard, or I can say I like your content. Yeah, I'm down for it. I usually don't determine it by subs. I don't understand people that do that. Although I understand people who have a lot of subs can get used by people with littler subs. I'm not in that aspect, but I imagine, like, say, Animated Muscle voiced his opinion on feeling that way a lot. So, it's, people are complicated. For lack of a better way to say it. How do you post videos? I can't post any, help me. I use a computer. I don't know what you use, Tone. If you're trying to use your phone, I can't help you, because that's a lot more complicated, I feel like. Can you explain why you won't think Vegeta can or won't ever achieve Master Ultra Instinct? I think mainly because they gave him the Beyond Blue form. They kind of created a separation in the transformations that him and Goku can achieve. And I think that'll actually be a precedent going forward for the two, where they'll achieve different forms rather than them both achieving the same form at different times. So I think that's what that's going to end up meaning, but only time will tell. I definitely want to seal him, but I can't, so I won't. Okay. Sucks to suck, I guess. But I think Beyond Blue and Master Ultra Instinct are going to be two different branches of transformations that the other won't achieve. So Goku won't go Beyond Blue, and Vegeta won't become Master Ultra Instinct. But it's going to be interesting to see if Goku can achieve the transformation again, because after the tournament, Goku did state that he couldn't trigger the transformation at the time. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he's able to trigger it in the future. Are you gonna end the stream when the World Tournament is over, YTRI? I might end it before, depending on where we are in the World Tournament, or I'll keep it going until I get to the rank I want. So I'll either keep it going until the end, or if I get under 2500 by the end, I'll just kind of end the stream there and then do it off camera for a little bit. That way I can multitask it with other stuff. Vegeta didn't get hit with an energy attack like Goku, so he never had a shot at becoming Master Ultra Instinct at the time. But your theory seems like the likely answer. And it doesn't seem like he will get hit by an energy blast like that, because, I mean, he doesn't do Spirit Bomb. No one's going to intentionally send a Spirit Bomb in the hopes of triggering a transformation outside of the tournament, because that was just kind of a desperation move. I just think Goku will somehow figure out a way to go Master Ultra Instinct on his own, on purpose, eventually, and then Beyond Blue will be its own thing. And then I'm interested to see if that also means that other Saiyans like Kaba, Kale, Caulifla, when they inevitably get a part back in the show, if they'll also be able to get their own transformation similar to Kale going Berserk mode, rather than a regular Super Saiyan form. Torga Forg, Poo to you. Welcome to the stream. I guess I should go for eliminating Rose, if I can, but I don't know. Maybe not. It's looking like a Hail Mary here, but we'll try it. He stubs his toe while stepping on a Lego at the same time. Sent the tweet, I'm out. Alright, that's free. I'll check my tweets, see if you got me. Oh, okay, we did manage to defeat him. Good. Alright, so Tox. So yeah, he looks like Trunks with a purple mohawk. That's awesome. Honestly, I love it. I imagine his sword abilities are top quality as well. That's great. See, I love fusions. There's so many cool stuff in fusions that I wish I could see more of, but I do realize they're making a show of it. See you, Dust Free. Thanks for coming out, bud. I'm trying to stay top 1000. Yikes. That is beyond me. There's no way I'll be able to reach it at this point. I wish I could break top 1000 like Ningen and JCV. Instead of having a tingle, Goku's going to have an itch, and then goes Master Ultra Instinct. Just an unbearable itch that just triggers it. I dig it. That'd be a fun mechanic. so to speak. Low key though, I think my biggest want for the next Dragon Ball Super sequel is going to be Kale and Caulifla achieving Super Saiyan 3, or even Kaba. Because I think they would look dope with Super Saiyan 3. Can you imagine? Or, I'll do you one better. Kale and Caulifla doing the fusion dance instead of pt.3. How awesome would that be? Then we could end up with another Gogeta-Vegito situation, but this time it's Kefla and... I don't know what Kefla's fusion name is, but Keflita? I'm just making up names at this point. But, it'd be cool to see the difference in their two fusions there. But yeah, no, Toan. At this point, I would just suggest to upload videos, figure out how to, and just start building your channel, and then obviously tell me. And then that'll give me something to look at. I want Kaba and Kale to go SS3 and Caulifla to get SS Blue. I don't know if I want Caulifla to get SS Blue. They're already as powerful as SS Blues when they fuse into Kefla, and that doesn't even make sense on its own. If she got SS Blue, she'd literally be more powerful. One of my pet peeves about the survival arc is there's a potential to see fusions in other universes. They had the earring, but in the end didn't get to see any. I mean, other than Kefla, yeah. Kefla 2 OP. Keflita. We should just name her Keflita. If that's her actual name, I will delete my YouTube channel. Just because I BS that name out of nowhere. But can you imagine? Why not, Toad? You don't have a computer or anything? Let's see. JCV, I'm surprised he's rocking the LR Goten and Trunks. It's not a World Tournament lead you see too often. There we go. Alright. Looks like you got a Dragon Ball developer here, and it can be me or not, but I've seen your video. You're going to have a good channel. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Thanks, T-Rex. I appreciate it. iPad. You don't have a computer? Tony, you need to get yourself a computer one day. I think, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I had to invest heavily into getting a PC strictly for YouTube, because you can't just do it off of any YouTube, or any PC. I tried doing it on a laptop at first, and oh my god, was that a mistake. Never try to stream from a laptop, it's just a bad idea. Thank you so much, T-Rex, for the subscription, by the way, I appreciate that. He developed Dragon Ball Evolution, don't trust. There are two people I don't trust in this world, and that's the developer, anyone involved, okay, I guess it's not two people, but anyone involved with Dragon Ball Evolution, and anyone involved with the live-action movie of Avatar. Those two groups of people I do not trust. I would not ask them to give me a napkin. They would somehow find a way to mess it up. I will wait until I'm older. Alright, Tony, that sounds good. Like I said, absolutely feel free to hit me up whenever you start it. What if 17 and 18 fused? I'd like to see that. I think they did that in... That seems like something they did in Fusion or Heroes. I think that exists, to be honest. I want to say someone in... what do you call it? I want to say it was Ningen who brought that idea to me. I think he said it was something like a buffer 17, essentially. But I want to say Heroes did explore that, and they might bring it to the show. How do you know? How do you know what, T-Rex? What's up, bud? There's no Brolies! Help. Okay. If I complain about it, it'll show up. Facts. I'm already done with the World Tournament. I reached my quota for the World Tournament, got those other Kais. Honestly, Ray, that's probably the best you can do. The 30k threshold for all the rewards is kind of the stopping point for most people, so I don't blame you. All I know is in my local is this dude named Fab, and he has been running my nuts in the ranks. I feel you. Me and the second place guy have been going back and forth literally the entire tournament. I was tempted to change my name to be like, I see you boy, I'm chasing you. But, I don't know, maybe next World Tournament. I'll think about it. He's found my secret while I'm found out that I'm a developer. Didn't you already say you were a developer? See you, Toe, and have a good night, bud. Well, night for me. I don't know what time it is for you. But the tingling back explanation for SSJ, what's SS3 going to be? Popping firecrackers on the back? I mean, probably. What place are you in? We are about to be... I'm around 3K right now. I'm trying to get down to 2,500 before the end. And then I'll probably stop there. I'm not going to break top 1K, but 2,500 seems doable. We did manage to just get into first local, even though that doesn't really matter to me all that much this tournament. Yeah, I'm just about to pass 3K here. I'm part of the new summon update. Yeah, T-Rex. Were you the one that programmed that? Yeah, no, we're first in local, about top 3K. Honestly, I think top 2.5K is the best I've done in a long time. I want to say one tournament I've done better. That's about it. Most tournaments I usually sell for just within top 10K because it's not worth it to go to that far, but this one I'm grinding a little bit harder for. For the exclusive physical Mighty Mask, quote unquote. You know, for like the next World Tournament or two until JP gets him. Looks like we're going OG Broly. Is there any reason Mass Saiyan came back on a banner in JP? I mean, it's kind of hard to figure out the reasonings why Akatsuki does half the stuff they do for the game. I can't really explain it, to be honest. Maybe he'll get some kind of better version coming forward, but the tech one's still mediocre at this point. I won't even use him on my, well, I kind of use him, but I haven't succeeded yet on my Extreme Tech team for Super Battle Road. The new Super Saiyan 4 Goku is hype. I am ready. My hype for him was sold when it was said that his name was different from the other SS4 Goku, so if they're all in the same category, you can run them together, which is amazing. That'll keep the SS4 Goku in the meta for a long time, and I'm really excited by that. Anytime I can keep a unit that I wailed out for in the meta longer, I'm happy. They gave 5 copies of Mighty Mask to all JP players as login bonus. Oh, you're saying that's what they're going to end up doing, Sean? That would suck. But knowing JP. If JP ever did that, people would lose their minds on global. But I mean, they always do, so it is what it is. Looks like I'm dropping every support item this time. Pulled 5 of them and still level 1. I don't want to bother with them. Which one here? Oh, Mass Saiyan. I got you. Rank 1550 in the World Tournament? That's awesome. Yeah, I wish I was top 1K. Just so Mass Ningen can't hold it over me. But he's probably going to anyway. He's gonna be like, you scrub, you didn't even get top 1K, and then him and JCB are just gonna be chilling with their 5 copies of Mighty Mask. This stream is brought to you by Voltage. I don't know about you guys, but Mountain Dew Voltage is probably, that and Baja Blast are like my 2 favorite stream drinks. And then we have tea, I guess, at 3rd. I wish Baja Blast was sold year-round. If you're in America, you know what I'm talking about, because it's limited release type drink. But my god. Random off-topic there, but you get my point. Local, I'm number 1. If you're in the top 1500 and you're not number 1, you got completely screwed by your local. Because every now and then you'll get a local with a guy who's like top 10, and you're like, well, guess I'm not getting first. I think that happened to me last World Tournament. I was going for top first in local, and then I saw the guy who wasn't first, and I was like, never mind. I'm good. I didn't even start the World Tournament. Why, punk? There's so many good rewards for it. Even if you just do it for the 30 mil, it's absolutely worth your time over the 4 days, I feel like. Not to mention any stones you put into it, just to get to 30 mil, you end up getting back anyways rewards and then some. So I think it's worth it. Oh wait, no. I need a Broly. I hate going to prelims without a Broly. I always get completely wrecked if I don't. It's looking like I may have to suffer here. Yep. It's looking like a pass. No Broly this round. I'm a developer and I'm in top 200, not making me the best in the company, but I'm all our team. Are you trying to say you're a Bamco spy? Isn't Baja Blast from Taco Bell? Yes, but they do sell it in stores seasonally. Right now they have it in most supermarkets in like a 12-pack of, you know, those cans. The 12 ounce, I think. I managed to snag one the other day. So Baja Blast is sold in locally outside of Taco Bell seasonally. Your screenshot or it didn't happen. You're all questioning that he's a developer? How dare you? He's gonna delete your account, guys. Let's just drop that because I don't feel safe. And then we'll take out Trunks. Oh, just kidding. Key setup. Get wrecked. Guess we're dropping a Fruit of the Tree of Might. Baja Blast Freeze from Taco Bell is the best, yes. Especially during happy hour when you can get it for $1. That is clutch. There's no more clutch thing in existence. Let's go ahead and take out Majin Vegeta, I guess? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see. Missing out on ton of stones and orbs. Yes, Hero makes a good point. Especially when potential orbs are so hard to get in this game. They do not make it easy. The day they bring triple rates back for orbs, I'll be the happiest person alive. They'll probably do it, like, you know, once orbs become obsolete somehow, but, you know. Never had Taco Bell in my life. Yo, Hero. Step 1, get Taco Bell. Step 2, profit. I feel like that's a lame Cards Against Humanity joke, but you get what I mean. How you say I can delete your accounts, you know well I'm not a bad person. No. T-Rex can, he's just not going to. He's a good guy. I trust T-Rex. Although if my account gets deleted, I'm blaming T-Rex. He's gonna be the first person I blame. I always heard of people having to sit in the bathroom for hours after eating Taco Bell. I feel like that's just an exaggeration that most people say about any Spanish restaurant. Like, people say it about Chipotle, if you've ever been to one. I don't know if they're nationwide or if they're only in certain areas, but people say that about them all the time. Let's drop that. That should work. Hopefully, Frieza can take him out, regardless. If not, I'm in a bad place. Unpopular statement, Taco Bell is real Mexican food. M-Prince out here with his controversial statements as always. What's up, man? I need help getting my subs up, but I don't make AMVs. I make Dokkan vids and Legend vids soon. Please watch my latest AMV. I love your streams. I'm always here. Why have I never seen you? You can't say, hey, you love my stream if you never show up to stream. That's not how that works. Or if you don't comment, then I don't know you're here. So I don't believe that personally, but eh. Step 1, I would, if you're gonna say that you're at everyone's stream, you should at least like participate and comment. That way I would know that you're in every stream. Otherwise, it just feels like you're just saying that to get me to promote your channel. And them cinnamon twists. Cinnamon twists aren't bad. Sometimes you can get them really shitty. Pardon my language, for them like overcooking it. Then they turn out really bad. Oh, oops. Ignore my volume there. But it depends on who's cooking it, because if they make them overcooked, they're the worst things in existence. And Papa John's is real pizza. Papa John's has its place. I like it occasionally. It's not something I want to eat all the time. But there are definitely better pizzas out there. T-Rex is the one who deleted the SS3 Vegeta from our boxes. It's him! Guys, we found him. Quick, get him. Everyone, attack his account. Oh, hold on. We got that. Let's drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Interesting situation. Okay. Should be fine, though. I'm not allowed to eat at work just because I might mess up the update. You see, I'm the one in the company that starts the updates and finish them. So, T-Rex, are you the famous Chad we've heard about on the Reddit? If anyone is on the Dokkan subreddit and you know the Chad meme, feel free to call him just Chad. Try then. Let me just. Alright, so we got that. It's going pretty smoothly. I haven't been supered in a while, luckily. Granted, I've been canceling out every super that I could be, but usually I mess up at some point because I'm not paying attention. My boy YTRI out here trying to drop it like it's hot. E. YTRI. God dang it. I will never escape that name, will I? It's gonna be like 2 years from now. I'll have, well, we'll say hypothetically like 60k subs, like the truth style. And Sean's gonna be in here in every chat being like, YTRI! YTRI! Jesus Christ. Oh, that... Oops. I really had to turn my volume off. There we go. Oh, Demonte saying YTRI will never escape my mind. I think someone could grind 20 million points in 3 hours. Not even a chance. Maybe 10 million, maybe 10 to 15. I don't think 20. I don't think 20 is doable. You'd have to be on 30x, get bonus teams out the wazoo, and obviously never die because streak multiplier. It'd be pretty difficult, I feel like, even with a mod. Well, rip. Why H Instinct, are you not are you 20 million down from what you need to be? Because that's quite a steep incline there. Also, I'm trying the new friends sorting update. Now you can choose your friends you want, but you already know. So T-Rex, do you hate it when people data mine your game? E-Tree, White Tree, Jose. Don't talk about it, Cherry. Jesus. Let's try and take out this Vegeta. This Vegeta needs to catch the hands. And then I'm not going to be able to do this, just in case yeah, I'll just drop a Baba. Should be fine. Someone can, but needs to spend like 15 stones and do it very quickly. I don't know, I think it's cutting it very close if you can. And you have to be lucky as well. So I'm not optimistic on it, but I'm going to be looking at your name like those old people that try to see by squinting their eyes and be like, E-Tree? How's it going, Dana? Or Dana, however you want to pronounce that. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And I just died. I should have dropped a Yema. That is a rip. That is my first loss in over 40 wins. Yikes. That is a mega yikes. I knew I should have dropped a Yema. Well, it came just in time to see basically my only loss of this tournament. I spoke too soon, because last time when I won, I was like, I usually die from not paying attention. Cursed to myself. Cursed image. Now it's going to be quite the grind to make sure I make it in the top 2,500. I'm new. Yeah, I recognize that. Welcome to the stream. I don't like Dragon Ball Legends is like the game, even the game, that's a sentence, is like my graph. I don't know what you mean by graph. But Legends, I don't know, it's a different playstyle. Takes some getting used to. Yeah, that was a mega oof. There goes my multiplier. So the stream ends, or you continue until the end. I'm going at least until I hit 2,500, and then after there I'll kind of decide what I want to do there. If I don't hit 2,500 on stream, then I guess we're doing it until the end. That's just how it goes. And bad key setup. Yikes. Yeah, that's definite rip. Where are our 300 stones? Oh god. If you guys didn't see my 300 stone video, please go back and watch that. I was at 60 wins earlier and wasn't paying attention and got super by Eller Gohan, I feel you. I thought I could take a normal attack from Super Vegito, I was wrong. I knew I should have Yema'd. I'm so mad. Always Yema, boys and girls. Always Yema. Can you add me as a friend on Global? Absolutely. I'll throw up my code at the end if you guys want to stick around for that. Whether that be when I hit 2,500 or whatever. So if you stick around for that, I mean, it shouldn't be too much longer. I could be lying, but we'll see. Okay, good. I snuck in there before they killed each other. I hate it when the AI fights each other because all I can think about is how much points I'm losing in the process. Ooh, the hiccups are real right now. Let's take out Boo. He's the only semi-dangerous one, I guess. And then we should be good. But yeah, if any of you guys want to add me on Global, remind me at the end of the stream and I'll throw up my code for you guys. And this applies to any stream. Top 10 or Riot? Guess we're riding. I have LR Trunks. Oh, I wish I had LR Trunks. You're lucky. LR Trunks says escaped me. But then again, most of the LRs have. One day I want LR Trunks, and I'm trying to think of what's the other one I want. Kind of want Beerus, kind of don't. I'm not really sure yet. I don't know, he has some... He's kind of mediocre. What's his name? Bojack's decent, I guess, for what he is. I'll grab the pitchforks then. We riot at dawn. If you don't make top 2500, you got 100% the strength Android 13. Deal. Deal. Challenge accepted. Empress, you're on. I need to finish the last time on the hours in the tournament and hope game might not crash Dragon Ball with you. T-Rex out. Alright, T-Rex, thanks for stopping by, bud. You have a good night. And then the stun coming in clutch as usual. Let's go ahead and take out you. It's actually a good rotation, being able to take out units that are coming up next rotation. And then having Broly finish everyone out. It works, it works. Only SA4. I mean, there's plenty of chances to get Kai's, especially with the upcoming 3-year. So, you can definitely SA20 him soon. If you could pull one of them, which one would you want it to be? When LR, Vegeta, and Gogeta come out, who are you summoning for first? So, I think I've said this a few times, but just in case I haven't, I'm going for Vegeta. And the reasoning behind that is because I also haven't gotten physical Super Vegeta, who will also likely be on that banner. So, it's definitely a unit that I really want, and that banner holds more value for me because I haven't pulled Super Vegeta, and he's such a good unit. So Super Vegeta is my biggest want, both the LR and the Fizz one, and then hopefully I can get physical S3 Gotenks from the Godstone. And with that mixture, I'll finally have a good Super Fizz team to take on the Boss Rush with. Not Boss Rush, Super Battle Road. So that's definitely what I'm aiming for. But yeah, overall, I think Vegito is probably my answer for that one. Alright. Managed to kill all 3 teams here. It's going to be hard to grind back up without the point multiplier, unfortunately. It's going to be a little bit slow for a bit, or slower. I have a feeling it might come down to the end. I might have to grind this to the end here. It's going to be tight. That last 500 is not going to budge. At least not easy. Nope. Come on. Need more Broly friends. I feel like I used everyone who has a Broly. Yikes. There we go. King Lu coming to clutch. Hopefully we'll get Battlefield soon on Global. I think DBZ theorized that it would come during the 3-year for Global, but I'm not as optimistic, I guess is the right word. I want it to come to Global, the fact that it hasn't gives me doubt. It's kind of like the LR... what's his name? What's the LR we haven't gotten? Ginyu. LR Captain Ginyu, the fact that he hasn't come to Global gives me doubt that he ever will. I want to go for Vegito, but Gogeta's banner looks much better for me. Oh, ignore the advertisements. Let me just go back to that. There we go. Let's keep Jocko on rotation here. And then, perfect. Don't have to use any items for that. That worked out. Sorry, let me reread that. I want to go for Vegito, but Gogeta's banner looks much more better for me. I already have all the units on Vegito's banner, but I need Gogeta and Gogeta's Strength and Stream Lead. I mean, I'll end up doing both, more than likely, but it's just I'm going to start on Vegito, at the very least. Wish I had LR Broly instead of LR Vegeta for the tournament. I'm using all my items getting his 18 key super. Yeah, that's, I think, his biggest drawback. He doesn't have a grindable SA, which Broly has at least to 10. So you have to end up using, what, 9 more Kais than you would have. It's a pain to get him up to 18 key. It's just, there's so many drawbacks in not having Broly as opposed to Majin Vegeta. I think that highlights his main issue. He'd be such a good card if it was switched around for his SAs, like Broly is. He'd be so much more useful. But right now, I just kind of see Majin Vegeta as like the LR that I don't want for that reason. Broly's GOAT for World Tournament, doesn't need much key and you get 2 supers, yes. He takes out literally everyone. The sad part is with Majin Vegeta, is you can get up to 18 key and probably maybe have one person live if they're using like an LR, Goku Black, and Rose. Because of that, probably has enough health to maybe tank 1 hit. I might be lying there, I don't really know the damage output, but It's my thoughts. Definitely not chancing it again. JP update is lit. Yes, yes. The animations look really good. I'm really happy with what they've done, JP, and I can't wait for them to come. Phenom DBZ. I don't know how you do it. I just can't grind the world tourney. I just get my 10 million amount. I'm surprised you don't continue out to 30 mil, because that's not 30 mil's not terrible. At least it could be better, but grinding this much is only easy from the aspect that I do it on stream. If I didn't do it on stream, I would hate myself for this grind. I'm not gonna make it. No Broly friends. Relatable. I feel you though. Knowing how Global gets treated, the physical LR Ginyu Force isn't going to get a buff, even though JP got him over a year ago. Yeah, that sounds about right. But then again, we did get Goku Black with the buff, and we got him on time. So there's always a small possibility. I'm not gonna say it's a big one, but it exists. Let's go ahead and waste that. Is that enough key? Let's see, we got 4 key worth, he'd be 1 short. So we're gonna have to drop a fruit. That's fine. I can't wait until free-to-play LR Trunks comes to Global 2 so I can get Broly's EZA done. Oh, you didn't finish his EZA? I forgot LR Trunks was super useful for that. 30 million plus 20 wins should be the very least for everyone, unless you're really busy, of course. I agree. It's not a terrible grind unless you don't have Broly or your account's a little bit on the newer side. How many stuns would it take to get 30 mil? It depends on your stamina, because everyone's overall stamina is different. How many refreshes on average? If you have as much stamina as me, probably not as much, but I don't know what the average stamina is. Sitting at 398 and still grinding because I know there's 2 hours left. Yeah, your spot will definitely fall a little bit. If you grind the world tournament over the course of 4 days, you won't need stones, I think, for 30 mil. I think you will, you just won't need much. Like maybe 5 to 10 stones. 153 stamina, let me know. So you can complete the tournament 2 times per? Well, 2.5 times. So you want to get to, what, 30 wins in a row is the streak? You figure about 2 full stamina bars, maybe 3 stamina bars a day for natural refreshing stamina. So that'll get you somewhere in the ballpark of 7 world tournament wins, assuming you don't lose. So if you get about 7 wins a day, you'll still be 2 short. So if you drop, like, realistically less than 5 stones and still be able to do it, hypothetically, with that kind of stamina. I don't know if that'll get you the points, but that would definitely get you the win streak. I think that would probably get you the points in the process if you're doing 30x. Why did I do that? What's wrong with me? It's a good thing I brought the fruit, because I'm dumb. That was just a bad decision. I don't know why I did that. It is what it is. I thought it was 30 wins. Or maybe I'm misremembering. When are we going to get a full LR team showcase? I should have mine soon. I'm actually, I want to say 20 days away from getting the 1000 day Goku. So I'll probably end up getting that during the 3-year, and I'll be able to do it then. I'll drop my 1000 day Goku lead with both the LRs, hopefully. And it should be a good showcase, honestly. But yeah, no, if you do it over the course of 4 days steadily, you shouldn't use more than 5 stones, is my guess. And then you end up getting more from the tournament anyway than you would have spent in the process. So it's definitely worth it. Every tournament is. Hashtag YMCA, don't talk about it. You and your YMCA comments, I swear. That is a mega yikes. J Fanta, I swear. I need to find a nickname for his audience that will stick. Or for him, for his audience to use. Somebody called him a really good nickname in my chat one day, and I can't remember what it was. For some reason, people think it's 30 wins, but it's 20. I thought it was 30. I don't know why. I just remember 30 for some reason. Maybe I'm confusing 30x with 30 wins, but either way. You get it mixed with the 30 mil requirement. Yeah, that's probably it. People like me. 20 win streak and 30 million points, but like 36 to 40 wins, 0 losses get you 30 million. Okay. So if that many wins with 0 losses gets you 30 mil, then realistically you'll probably use around 10 to 15 stones. That sounds more realistic. Let's go ahead and... No, you're not going to do any damage, who am I kidding? Should be fine. Should be fine. Shouldn't worry too much about next turn. I probably won't die. Ooh. I didn't know that took 36 wins. I should pay more attention next time. But having the 190 stamina that I have is so helpful. I cannot express that enough. Like, just leveling up your rank to get to that much stamina is hella useful for the tournament. Just use the name J Panties. I don't think it's gonna stick with his audience though, that's the thing. I'll just mention it, someone will be like, haha, and then they'll never use it again. Like, at best. Have I made a stream? I think so, Gibster. It's been a while though. You'll use 10 to 15 stones, but you'll get 30 from it. Yeah, you'll definitely get more than you used, by far. But yes, you have, Gibster. Yes, you have. It's been a while. I don't think you've modded a stream in quite some time. And JCV Goku's here. What do you know? Bringing the crew. Everyone coming at once. How's it going, JCV? Do I even want to know what place you're in? I haven't checked. I'm afraid to look. Can you tell the next group of attackers? What do you mean attackers? For his stream? I'm confused. I'm afraid JCV is like top 10. I don't want to look. I'm scared. Someone hold me. Let's drop that. Also, Lube, I'm calling you out. You must 1v1 me on Fighters tomorrow. I don't know when. I can't stream it tomorrow, if that's what you mean. Tomorrow, I think I'm working super late, so it must be a pass. I think my streams will resume the following day on Wednesday. But still 50-50 on that one. I'll find time. I mean the next rotation. Oh, you mean the next group of attackers from the opposing team? Yes, yes. So H Instinct, obviously the first 3. On the first turn, you can tell the first 3 are attacking, obviously it tells you. And then you just assume that the next 3 in the section are the next 3. So for instance, here I'll show you. The 3 on the top left are obviously the ones that are attacking now, and then these next 3 up top are going to be the next 3 attackers, and then so forth. So the rotation after that would be Gohan, Goku, Vegeta. The rotation after that, even though it doesn't go beyond 3 turns, would be these 3. It's always the next 3 in the set. I think I missed a message. Jitin, I don't know why you removed your message, but hey, how's it going? Let's see. One of your mods rate me, Lube. Out of my mods, I don't know, you like a solid toast? Toaster of fun. You're like on par with him, I guess. I never noticed that? You didn't. H Instinct, how? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, H Instinct, it's that's always been it. If you use a Ghost Usher and kill the first 3, you'll get no attackers next rotation. Correct. Hero's right on that one. So for Ghost Ushers, the rotation doesn't change for the next one. It's the same 3. They just get essentially pushed to the next turn. How to increase LR Broly's attack. Raising his SA, the support units with passives that raise attack of ally units. Thank you so much, Jitin Patel, for the subscription, by the way. Yeah, no, support units are definitely the way to go, I feel like. Yeah, when I ghost, I attack the first guy. Yeah, if you're using Ghost Ushers, it's different. I don't know why. That's the only time when it is. If you stun them with a passive ability, then it switches rotation the next time around. But Ghost Usher keeps it the same. I don't know. I can never explain why. It's just how it works, I guess. At Gibster, that's rumored because the villain is similar to Broly, his suit and aura. Oh, I missed Gibster's comment. By the way, what's going on with the DBZ movies in theaters? I heard they are remaking the legendary SSJ. That's kind of a rumor. There's no really... I don't think there's a confirmation yet as to who the villain is. Let's see. Jitin, Elder Kai's, Grand Kai's, and a duplicate of either character, although I do not recommend it. Yeah, he's right. For LRs, never feed in a duplicate into it, unless you somehow have enough to open all the pads and then feed him into it. But even for Broly, I wouldn't recommend that. Because Broly's TUR is actually decent. How much key do I need? 5? Should be fine. Yep, there we go. Pimpin', straight pimpin'. I dig it. Yeah, support units, kind of like this physical Bardock that you see in the middle, is raising the attack of his allies, and that helps a lot. Kier said he wants the movie focused on the origins of the Sand Race, and SSJ was the first person to achieve that for him. Broly's origin story. So, if you guys watch, what's his name? Geekdom 101, he does a lot of good theory videos as to topics such as this one. He had one where Broly is referred to as a legendary SSJ, and then so is Bardock, and then there's also a mythical third character that's never mentioned that was also referred to it as that. So it's not set in stone, especially since Broly isn't canon, that that Broly is the legendary SSJ. It could be a different character altogether that we've never seen, and this movie might be the canon version of that story. So while Bardock is canon and kind of was referred to it as the first Super Saiyan, his entire plotline doesn't make sense, and we don't know when it takes place as to when he becomes Super Saiyan. So it's kind of hard to tell if he's the one, and I personally don't think it's Bardock. I think it is going to be this unique character that they're bringing into the movie. So it'll be interesting to see if they do mention the topic of the legendary Super Saiyan. It's probably going to be this new character, not Broly. I mean, SSJ was that form, so people assume the villain is from the past. He probably is. He might just be either immortal or just really old, is my guess. But, I mean, details will obviously arrive closer to the movie, I'm sure. Not even gonna respond to that, Gibby. I did get that stun, and I think that's enough. Perfect. Love it when the key lines up like that. Ooh, my chest. Only place Broly fits in the timeline is the waiting period right before the Cell games, where Earth seems semi-calm at that time. So it has to be an alternate timeline. Maybe, but as you know, as everyone states, that the movies for Broly aren't canon at all, so he technically doesn't exist within the main timeline, regardless. So in the concept of the main timeline, Broly is not the legendary Super Saiyan. I learned you can't use 2 Ghost Ushers in a battle. I ghosted the first rotation, blocked the second, and the third got supered. I was pissing because I was on the 17-1 streak. Yeah, no, you can. It's always been like that, where you can't use 2 Ghost Ushers in a row. I think you also can't use 2 Babas in a row, if I remember right. But you can get around that by having 1 Baba and 1 Pilaf, because they do the same thing, they're just different types. So if you have both support items, you can alternate between them. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a way around it. Yamoshi is the name that's being thrown around, the name of the villain in the movie, First Sand or something. Yeah, I think that's what I've heard as well, if I remember right. Then when I got to 15 win streak, Majin Vegeta normal attacked me for 200k. Yikes. If you somehow manage to get close to 20 wins again, I would recommend spamming the lower difficulties in the last couple runs. That's usually what I ended up doing during World Tournaments. So I'll do like 30x, and then I'll get to, say, 18 wins, and then I'll just run like 5 times difficulty just in case, to kind of prevent that scenario. And then after you get 20 wins, go back to 30k. Because I was always paranoid about losing that close to it as well. So I understand completely. And out of rolls. Yikes. It's looking like a yikes here. I guess we're going to Rose then. Rose it is. Fair enough, fair enough. It feels like all the Broly movies are in separate timelines, like Bio Broly makes no sense. Where was Gohan at? we don't talk about Bio Broly. We don't talk about that one. That movie was a different entity on its own. I don't even know what that movie was. I don't even know the point of it. I imagine that was probably one of the worst movies out of the bunch. Because Cooler was really fun. I'll say Cooler was actually one of my favorites, to be honest. Even though it felt short and the storyline felt a little rushed for some reason. I don't know. I'm a big Cooler fan. I liked the first Broly movie, the second one not as much. We could take out... I just realized I didn't even... Okay, yeah. Rose is gonna completely demolish Frieza, and I didn't even take that into account. Android 18 and Bio Broly 100,000 Zenny is not worth fighting this monster. I have a family. Proceeds to kick Broly in the neck. Honestly, though. Even though most characters are pretty driven by Zenny for some reason in the show. When Extreme Z coming back? They should be doing an Extreme Z Awakening for, I want to say it's full power Frieza after the free-to-play Gohan. So they'll drop a free-to-play Gohan during the 3-year with the full Ginyu Force members, and then I think after that would be eventually full power Frieza. So it should be coming back within, I want to say 2 weeks, I believe is the next one. And the free-to-play Gohan that gets the Extreme Z Awakening is amazing, so do not pass him up. Great character to have. Hey Rawson, welcome back. Glad you made it. Good to see your familiar face. Well, face, quote unquote. I always say face, I don't know why, even though I know it's not technically your face. Why YouTube, why you do this to me? All I did was put post notifications. Oh, did it not? Ostrich, did it not tell you I was streaming again? Right about the movie thing or GT thing. Did I miss a message, Hero? I feel like I did. Wait, never mind, he said that about DBGT. Oh, to think of all movies as alternative timelines? I guess. I don't know if he's the one that said it, but I guess that could be a way to think of it. How you been? I've been doing pretty good, honestly. I'm about to hopefully break top 2,500 if we're lucky. I'm not getting your notifs at all anymore, Lube. I'm really sad. Like I said, guys, if you do have a Twitter and you're sad about not getting notifications because YouTube doesn't like to send notifications, if you follow us on Twitter and, oh, perfect timing, at YTRI YouTube, you'll get all the post notifications for when we go live and when a video goes up, because I have it set to auto post, because YouTube can kind of be hit or miss with their notifications. But feel free to turn notifications on for YouTube if you haven't already. That may help if you want to know when I'm streaming. Yeah, I remember him saying those along the lines in an interview. I don't remember that interview, but you're probably right. I don't keep up with all his interviews, so I'm not going to pretend like I'm the end-all be-all of knowledge there. But I can kind of see that. That makes sense. But then when you're talking alternate timelines, either way, the movie technically doesn't matter in the grand scheme of anything else outside of the movie. Nobody's going to die in the movie, so if it's not canon. Because they literally have to put everything back to where it was. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Battle of Gods was a movie, and so was Resurrection of F, and they redid it in small arcs, which was confusing to me. So, are they considered canon? Are they the same events? So they changed little details. This is an interesting point that Gibster brought up. For some reason, they changed little details between the movie version and the show version. I guess because they made it a show version, it's canon, but only the episodic version, with the small differences, is technically canon. Everything else isn't. Oh, so you're talking about canon, it's kind of like a shit show when it comes to Dragon Ball, but yeah. Which YouTuber do you think has the best voice from the imprints? Oh, the best voice out of any YouTuber. That's a hard one. God, I honestly can't think of one right now. I'll say Mass Ningen's up there. He's got a pretty solid voice. Out of Dokkan YouTubers, if I want to throw that around, I'm probably gonna have to say Nano. Nano kind of wins at the top of everything, I feel like. Nano is the boy. Even though I've never had any contact with him, he's literally the top of my list for almost every category. Let's see. It's fine. How's it going, Toast and Oni? You think you could just show up here with your Dokkan stream? I mean, you didn't cancel it, Toast, so I figured I could just continue on. How's it going, Oni? Definitely not me, lol. You managed to get top 10k to Oni. I imagine he did. I think it's a safe assumption that at any point that Oni got top 10k. But feel free to prove me wrong, Oni. I'm at like 7K now? Oh, okay. I thought Oni would be ahead of me, to be honest. Let's see. Jatel, did I miss a message from you? I only see the U, which I don't really understand in context, but... I hate my voice, but I gotta suck it up if I want to see any growth. Yes, Rawson. I'm kind of with you on that. I hate my own. Half the time I feel like it's too deep. Like, I need that nice middle ground. Dragon Ball Cannon is a small construct they finally made Final Kamehameha Cannon, which is move only seen in games beforehand. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. And then Gogeta technically got erased from the canon, even though he was temporarily canon. It's a mess. I really want to see Gogeta be canon in the next series. I think it did. I already read that. Blah, blah, blah. H Instinct, watch it, bub. Why? What did H Instinct do? Hey, why are you deleting the messages? I didn't get to see it. Was it offensive? I'm confused. Everyone hates their own voice. Your own voice actually sounds different to you than others. That is very true. I can believe that. And why did Frieza survive? What the heck? Okay. That never happens. I'll deal. I'll deal. I can't say titties. I mean, I'm not gonna ban the word, but at the same time, I wouldn't just throw it out there randomly, unless the context matters. Fuck's sakes, people suck. What do you mean? Russin? Same with appearances, you look different to everyone else. Also true. Perspective is everything. I feel like appearance, more so than voice, is humongously different from what other people see you as. You spoke out about Sniper Wolf's thing, which I don't have a problem with, but we are PG-13. I mean, I don't really care. You can let him speak out, Gibster. It was in context. Yeah, no, Gibster, let it happen. Let it pass. YTRI's big titties, see, not random. Talking about my titties. I'm gonna have to throw hands with Oni next time I see him. Me and Oni aren't that far away. I'm gonna find Oni. We're gonna throw hands. It's gonna happen. Jesus, Oni. Should I have said big breast? Like I said, H Instinct, don't let him get to you. You can say that. It's fine. So let my subs vote on my next Let's Play, but none of those who have viewed have voted yet. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's like when I first started streaming out and getting people to watch when you first start out is really difficult. Really difficult. It's even difficult now, but it's more so difficult when you first start out. And you're just streaming to no viewers, and you basically have to talk to yourself the entire stream. Like, that is really hard to do, and it's a skill that definitely develops over time. But it's one of those things that, as you grow, it gets better. But it's not something that starts off easy by any means. Or is he about to get messed up by Drew? Jesus. I want to KO Frieza, but I'm not going to. It's not possible. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I know it all, but I have a handful of viewers who I'm letting vote, but none of them voted. Maybe they all bailed when they heard my voice. Like I said, then just do whatever you want. If they're not gonna decide, you decide for them. If they want to cast in their vote, then listen, but if they don't, then just do whatever makes you happy. It's the best advice I can give. Let's take out you, because you're definitely getting your 18 key. That's basically what I had to do. I personally wouldn't throw the idea around of taking in votes for that reason until you're, I don't know, bigger, I guess I would say. When is Dragon Ball Heroes coming? I think they dropped the trailer for it, so it should be coming soon. If anyone wants to drop the exact date when it comes, I actually don't know off the top of my head. Think Cell will ever get the love he deserves in the actual anime in Dokkan? In Dokkan, yes, I do believe he will. I think he'll get an LR at some point. Him and Buhan will probably get the LR treatment in their next iteration. Granted, Cell just got a World Tournament card, but ignoring that. In the anime, probably not, unless Heroes decides to give him some kind of cool episodic thing. July 1st for Heroes. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Thanks for the contribution there, bud. So it looks like July 1st, so it should be, was that less than a week? Yeah, less than a week. That's awesome. I'm really excited for Heroes. It'll be a good thing to tide us over until the next series and the movie, and I think it'll be pretty good for the kind of like a filler. It's definitely filling a much-needed gap between now and then. Especially because there's about to be some really hype fights in that show, too. I'm back. Looks like everything is fine because not some people rewards will not work, and that's going to be bad. Oh. It's alright. If you send them out twice T-Rex, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Which makes my sub count extremely misleading. What's your sub count, Rawson? Wait, let me give you a little gander here. Give you a gander. 1766? Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, your sub count doesn't necessarily mean active subs. Like, you see my sub count up there. I'm not gonna get 1,046 viewers per stream. There's no way it's happening. It's just, it is what it is. What is the worst anime you've ever seen? The worst one I've seen is JoJo. Empress, do you just like to try to make people angry? I feel like you try to. You're trying to trigger someone. It's not me, but it's someone. Like Oniz would probably be triggered by something like that. Is it in sub in English? Subtitles, yes. Jiten, subtitles almost always exist for Dragon Ball shows. Kind of, maybe... Yeah, they usually subtitle it right away, if I remember right. It's only like 5 LR villains. Yeah, I'm thinking they'll expand that really soon. They can't rely on hero LRs forever. They're not going to want to retread that too much. I mean, not unless you play Dokkan with Drake. If only. That would be a challenge. I know why they subbed to my channel for AMVs, it's more just frustrating. Yeah, it's like if I try to do something outside of Dokkan, I realize that the view count will be much less. It's just, yeah. It's like if you guys know Riku the Best, when his channel switched from Dokkan content to Legends and Fighters mainly, like I don't think he posts any Dokkan content anymore. His views went down by a mile. Like his views got cut in half easy, and I don't think they've recovered. So it's really hard to make the transition from the thing that people sub to for the most. My example being Dokkan here, but I actually enjoyed doing Dokkan, so it's okay. Aura. Is that a cuss word in another language? I'm confused. Worst anime I've seen is One Piece. I don't care what anyone says. I liked One Piece back in the day. I haven't really gone back to it. The worst anime though, that's a hard question. I can't even think of the worst anime, to be honest. Most animes that I don't like, I just don't watch, so I forget about them. SpongeBob? Is SpongeBob an anime? No, I'm kidding. I got nothing, honestly. If it's a bad anime, I just don't watch it, so I don't know what to say. Let's see. It's from JoJo. He talks smack on JoJo Loop. Oh no. I just realized I used a Baba support item when they're stunned. That was a fail on my part. One Man Punch is best. I honestly have been trying to watch One Punch Man, but for some reason it's not on Crunchyroll, so I have no idea how to find it. The whole game looks fine on wrong instead of lags or nothing because the game has over 1 billion. T-Rex, why? Why is your persona a company worker for Bandai? Riku went from 630k views monthly to 52k? Yeah. So Gipster, you see what I mean. His took a dive. After Dragon Ball. Okay. I see what you mean, Jiten. I've been meaning to watch One Punch, I just don't have an outlet to watch it on, unfortunately. So one day I'll get around to it. One Punch Man and My Hero Academia are on my watch list. My Hero Academia I cannot recommend enough. My god. That show has me so hooked. The storytelling just makes you care about every character, and I love it. And they also put a lot of time into their side characters, which I think is kind of rare. Most shows focus on a handful of characters, and then nothing really outside of that. But I think My Hero Academia takes its time in characterizing its side characters, and I think that's phenomenal. If you have Broly or Machijita, please help the tournament. Same. D. Smith, I feel you. Watch Overlord, great anime. Honestly, I haven't even heard of that. Court Mouse is best anime. Empress is gonna win the reward for most triggering person. Thought I saw One Punch Man on Crunchyroll when I was browsing, but I guess I was wrong. I literally searched for it, I couldn't find it. I fucking despise Mineta. Okay, that I'm with you on. Mineta is trash. Mineta is next level trash. He's such an aggravating character, but I mean that's that one on purpose. I'm a bit worried it might seem like a ripoff. Oh, I have to watch My Hero because my story was compared to it by a friend I told it about. I would compare My Hero to kind of the storytelling from Naruto Shippuden, in that it starts off kind of developing its main cast of an entire classroom and then working its way towards the main characters mainly, but still giving the outside surrounding characters enough to make you care about them. I watched Gundam when I was a kid. It's been a long time. But I would love the storytelling in My Hero compared to Shippuden, but I think My Hero is a step above Shippuden. But if you love Shippuden, I think you'll definitely love My Hero. I think that's definitely a safe assumption. I think My Hero does it a little bit better. Do you have impressive channels? It will get big. I don't know what that means, T-Rex. Yeah, no, Gundam, I feel like I always should have gone back to. I just didn't. So I just... Like, plot character-wise, one character was compared to Bakugo. They said the concept was similar. Oh, of the... What was it? The thing you're trying to develop? The anime? Or just comic? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I know what you mean. I got you. Is he worth taking out? He's not. He's not. Just go ahead and do that and then just take the hit. It's fine. Hey, if we got anyone who has not subbed, make sure to sub. Thank you so much, Gipster. He's absolutely right. If you guys haven't subbed already, feel free to. We do Dokkan content as well as other DB content all the time. I try to stream and post videos daily, sometimes more than once a day. But it depends on the day. I'm not good at planning videos ahead of time, so sometimes I only get out one. How's it going, Flame? Is that you on my friends list, Flame? Am I right? Because I saw you were killing it in the World Tournament. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought he was going to super, and then I realized he was stunned. Boruto is good, better than other anime. I like Boruto. I don't think it compares as well to Shippuden. I think Shippuden did some things a little bit better. But I do like the dynamic between Boruto and Naruto. I think that is, at least in the first 50 episodes they've shown, really different. I think they did good in kind of standing out the differences between Naruto and Boruto as a kid. So in that aspect, I think Boruto is different enough to keep me hooked, but I don't want to say it's at Shippuden's level. But I also fear that I might be biased just because I saw Shippuden first. There's always that thought in the back of my head as well. The concept of My Hero Academia and Black Clover are almost identical. I never watched Black Clover. Might have to check it out. Iku's mom got the biggest downgrade. What you mean, Empress? Mine's a school for magic, though more fairytale-esque. My Hero is a school for heroes, so that's what concerns me. Concerns you in the similarity? Looks like my boss wants me to fix the game. Time for 3 hours left. Well, you got my subscription and my sub. You have fun with the game. Alright, T-Rex. You have fun with that. Question is, can I get a super? Yes, I can. Alright, we're gooch. Here, Academia equals a powerless boy trying to become the strongest. Black Clover, a powerless boy trying to become the strongest. So yeah, essentially the same. It's not an uncommon concept, though. I think that is a common trope amongst many anime slash storytelling in general. It always makes your character more endearing to have him start from nothing and then make something of himself, rather than him having something from the beginning. Like Naruto, from the beginning, he was the loser of the class. He was the worst character there. He sucked at basically anything he did, and then he worked hard and made himself the best. Granted, he had the nine-tailed fox kind of cheesing through it, half of it, but it's always good to see your character come from nothing and make something of themselves. They both ended up getting some form of power, yeah. I haven't seen Boruto and I don't intend to, but they should have made the focus and titled it after Sasuke's kid. What's her name? I almost said Sakura. I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember her name off the top of my head right now, even though she's a really good character. I do like Sasuke's kid. The characterization of her, I think, is probably one of the better ones. She's definitely one of the more interesting characters. I don't like Orochimaru's kid. I forgot all their names just now for some stupid reason. But, I don't know. My story is meant to focus on a group of numerous characters, like 5 to 7. That's probably good. Any more than that, and you're probably pushing it. As far as what you can fit time into. Sadara, yes, yes. That sounds right. I think. Something about that seems off, but it seems close. I might just be misremembering it. But I like her character more than I do Boruto at this point. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. Okay, that worked. That worked in my favor. Sarada, there it is. I knew it was close. Cherry donut. I read it and I was like, it seems off, but I just can't place it. No, I like Sarada more than I do Boruto. Deku's mom used to be smashable, now she's there. Jesus Christ, I'm Prince. Is that all you think about during anime? Is can I tap? Is she worth the tap? Oh my god. Alright, can we get to top 2.5k? My god. This is a grind though. This last like 500 has been steep. Worst anime ending you've seen? Mine is between Bleach and Naruto, to be honest. Unpopular opinion. I can agree that the ending to Naruto is not what I wanted it to be. Especially because they skipped... Okay, the part I'm mad about at the end of Naruto. Spoilers if you haven't watched it, I apologize. So the fact that Kakashi becomes Hokage for like a solid 10 to 15 episodes, and then they just gloss over it in Boruto, only in flashbacks, is downright infuriating. I was waiting for Kakashi to be Hokage for so long, and they just glossed over it. He is probably one of the most interesting characters that could have been Hokage. He was definitely more interesting than Tsunade, and I just don't understand that. Why they didn't give him the time for it. I think Kakashi should have been Hokage into Boruto, and then had it transfer at some point to Naruto. I think that would have been a smoother transition. But I guess in order to set up the dynamic for Boruto, they had to make Naruto Hokage soon, or early on, which is kind of unfortunate. I think Kakashi kind of got the shaft. Midnight can get it. A rated R superhero. I don't understand the concept of a rated R superhero. She's literally the only one. They act as if it's like a subset of superheroes in My Hero Academia, and they just haven't mentioned any other one. The thing I didn't like about Naruto is all of it felt rushed, as well as Bleach. Bleach would have been a masterpiece. Felt rushed. Did you see how long that final battle took? My god. That couldn't have been... I'm not gonna say it couldn't have been slower, but like, they could have sped it up a bit. Could have used a little touch and go there. Did that help? Probably not. Might have to drop a orb here, or a fruit. Just kidding. Losing to Bill. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? I didn't drop the fruit before I picked it. Ah! The screw-ups are real. And I don't even have him this turn. Rip. Guess we're taking out Buhan then. That's fine, that's fine. It is what it is. And as long as he gets sealed, it's okay. It's okay. We'll make it through this together, guys. Though the character who is laid out as the strongest isn't able to use magic, he excels through tech and raw power. Okay. Or the defeat of Aizen, I mean. Wait, I missed a message there. Oh, for Bleach, yeah. I didn't really watch Bleach, so I'm kind of fuzzy on the details there. I didn't watch the anime, I only watched the anime for the fights. I'm interested in Sasuke vs Itachi, Pain vs Naruto. Pain vs Naruto was really good. Oh, and then Broly was in the last slot. We're literally going to time out of this fight. Oops. That was a fail on my part. That's the most unlucky I think I've been. Is it just me or did all the Broly friends disappear? I mean, every time you use one, they basically disappear from the friends and guest list for a day. So if you only run into a certain amount and use them, they're basically gone. For lack of a better way to say it. I hated that Ichigo would lose his powers after every arc and then get new powers, and Ichigo had every power in that series. I do remember that being a common issue that my friend mentioned. Oh, I know, introduces Kaguya. Kaguya was so stupid. I hate that they carried over her clan into Boruto. That is my least favorite thing. I hate Kaguya. She is so pointless. And her entire clan is just emotionless giant white dudes. And I know that sounds racist, but I didn't mean it that way. It's gonna be just short on key, it feels like, but it's whatever. It's gonna work. I just hate everything about Bleach after Hazen. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we're actually gonna super this time. Thank God we didn't need items, because apparently I don't remember them. Wow, you're racist. Shut up, Toast. The toast you make is brown. Nobody likes brown toast. I didn't mean that to be... Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna shut up. Can you be racist against different colored toast? I don't know if that's a thing. I didn't mean that as a metaphor. I was seriously talking about toast. That's also why I hated Naruto's ending. They made Madara too OP, and then he just gets stabbed in the back or whatever and dies, basically. And Kaguya just seems like the character that wasn't the villain, but she ultimately was the villain. Like, I hate when someone is built up as the big baddie, and then they just throw in another character at the end that's actually better than them. Like, I think if it ended after the Madara arc, I probably would have been more happy. Like, if they just had, like, a calm down arc after, where everyone, obviously Naruto and Hinata, get married and other stuff like that. Like, they didn't need the Kaguya arc, I feel like. Madara dropping meteors. Yu Yu Hakusho OP was the jam. Yu Yu Hakusho in general is the jam. That show's a classic. And before Toast disagrees with something. You should read my chat. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. I'm giving you a little secret that don't know when you play online PvP, the battle with other people. But it might not come out now. T-Rex, you are not a developer. I refuse to believe. What did I miss? No, the ultimate villain was Black Zetsu. What? White Zetsu, you mean? Was there a Black Zetsu? Why don't I remember there even being a Black Zetsu? I feel like that's just a made-up thing. And before, Toast is like, actually. This is looking like a yikes. I don't think I can get enough key here unless I do this. Half the damage here. And then take this hit. And that should work. Alright, perfect. It's because Madara was the main villain, but Kishimoto couldn't... I missed that message. Kishimoto couldn't think of how to beat him, so he solved the problem by introducing a more OP character. Fucking perfect logic. Yeah. Sounds about right. But they actually did that a lot in DBZ, now that I think about it. Actually, yeah, I got nothing for this topic. We're basically debating the end of Naruto and how it could have been better. Like, Shippuden was good, but I don't think it ended on a solid foot. All I think about while watching anime is that if a character is over 16, they are United States of Smashable. Yikes. See, in America, it's 18? Oh, wait, no, you might be younger, Empress. Never mind. I guess for you, that's fine. Build up or previous interaction, it makes them more mysterious. You're right. I didn't watch Trash Rudo. It had its moments. It wasn't that bad. Maybe compared to My Hero Academia, because I think My Hero Academia is probably the pinnacle of anime for me right now. And I know there are probably better animes out there that I haven't watched, but for me, from what I've watched, that's my top one. Then, honestly, I might... it's becoming on par with DBZ for me right now. It might pass it up. Super, I think, is below DBZ. If we're talking about, like, different series. Just ended at Naruto, no need for Boruto. Milking something to death isn't how something becomes trash. I don't think Boruto's trash. I just think it's kind of trying to distance itself from Naruto and be its own thing. while also having some kind of like callbacks to Naruto, but in the end it's trying to be different on purpose. And I think they succeed in the dynamic that they form between Naruto and Boruto. Because Boruto and Naruto live such different childhoods, they definitely are different people, and I think that turns out into a decent starting arc. Where they go from here is obviously anyone's guess, but they've done good so far with what I've seen. But most people's complaints is that it's slow compared to the end of Naruto, when most people don't remember how slow the build-up in Naruto actually was. Because it built up just as slow in the original Naruto. What do we want to do here? That's fine. Nope, I do not know why I clicked that. That is a thing that is on my screen now. Okay. Get off my screen. There we go. I just like clicked something open by accident. I like the soundtrack in Super more than DBZ's. I'll agree to that. I think they nailed the music a lot better. I'm 16 years of age. Yeah, that's what I assumed, Prince. I forgot. I was like, you're probably 16. Obito manipulates Nagato, Madara manipulates Obito, Black Zetsu manipulates everyone. But then Kaguya manipulates Black Zetsu, I think. So, there's that. I do remember Black Zetsu now that we're talking about it. I like the soundtrack. I already read that. Want slow and long, watch One Piece over 1K episodes, Jesus. Well, that's just because I feel like the manga is really well selling, or manga, or the fuck you want to say it. I think because that's really well selling, it keeps the show alive even more. Let's go for you, and let's take out you, because you're trash. And try and, yeah, it's not concealed. I'm looking. I think it's BS that the prelims take the longest amount of time and you defeat the most amount of enemies, but you barely get any points. I'll agree with that. I think the prelim needs some kind of adjusting, because it's definitely the worst part of any tournament. I think the tournament sucks purely because the prelims suck. Every other round is not that bad. It's just prelims, in my opinion. Do I want to keep him? I'm going to keep him on rotation here, so that next time he comes around. One Piece is 842 episodes. That is amazing. One Piece is really deep. I haven't watched it, so I can't really debate either way, I feel like. Crunchyroll says 1,054 videos under One Piece. Yikes. That is a lot. To me, it would have been a much better idea if it ended with Madara and Obito. Then in Boruto introduced Kaguya's clan, but with no real examples prior to, making them more mysterious. I can agree to that. That sounds more logical, to be honest. The build of Kaguya as the Madara for Boruto probably would have made her and the Otsutsuki clan a lot more interesting. Yeah, I'm on board for that. 10 out of 10 would agree. Let's go ahead and take out you. I don't think I'll get supered, but that's famous last words, I guess. Let's do that. I don't know. I don't like the Otsutsuki clan coming back. I think they need to kind of pick a different villain. I want to see them progress past the Otsutsuki clan. I don't like them as a villain. I watch One Piece when you can just watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Yikes. Top 10 statements I disagree with. Pirates of the Caribbean after the third one, and even the third one's debatable on whether or not it's actually decent. But after the third one, the Pirates of the Caribbean is just awful. I really think after the third one, it was next level trash. What do you think is better, Bakugo's mom or Deku's mom? Why do I not remember Bakugo's mom at all? I don't know. I don't remember her, so I guess Deku. Otsutsuki returning could give them the motive of trying to bring back their matriarch Kaguya. I don't want to see Kaguya come back. I want her to stay dead. I want her to be as far from the anime as possible. Just because I hate the ending to Naruto, I guess. But it is what it is. Draw parallels to the Akatsuki and the Ten Tails. Okay. Fair enough. Good argument there. Since you said you hate when the character is hyped up but does nothing, would you have been upset if the attention shifted to Toppo after he went God? Meaning Toppo becomes stronger than Jiren. I don't think I ever wanted Toppo to become stronger than Jiren, but I wanted Toppo to contribute to the World Tournament. If you think about what Topo did in the World Tournament, he literally did nothing. He got into God form and did nothing. Let that sink in for a minute. He literally went toe-to-toe with Frieza. I think Gohan? No, I don't think it was Gohan. I would say it was Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku, and 17, and never eliminated a single person. At least I don't think he did. At least not in the main cast. He might have eliminated like a side character. But realistically, Topo did nothing, and he achieved God form. It was the most insulting ending that he got eliminated and literally did nothing. Deku's mom was better in her prime. I mean, yeah, aren't we all? That statement could be said for you and I as well. You repeated Hakai over and over, that's something. No, it's not. The power to destroy people means nothing if you don't destroy anyone. That's like saying, I can delete your account right now, but I won't. And you don't feel threatened at all, because I didn't. Let's see... Yep, dropping this. Poor it is. You see what he did against Frieza? I mean, he kind of made Frieza his bitch, but at the same time, he didn't eliminate him, so it's like, did it really matter? Does anything matter? Topo equals Sakura. I've never thought of that. You know what? I'm gonna accept that comparison. Although, during the Madara fight, she was really fun to watch. That's the only time when I actually enjoyed Sakura. Otherwise, Sakura just felt like she held everyone back. How many Mighty Masks are you chasing? So for top 2.5k, I think you get 3. So I'm going for that. And 3 is fine. I can get the 2 pads that I care about. Bakugo's mom literally looks exactly like Bakugo in the hands of a Rule 34 artist. You know what, guys? Your comparisons tonight have been spot on. I'm loving it. I dig it. My mouth. I feel like Sakura during Naruto didn't contribute anything. Like, she's decent in Boruto to the point where I actually like her, but when it came to Naruto, Sakura was downright annoying in every instance. I don't think she ever contributed either. She was just kind of there. They're like, she's a part of the main 3, and then it's just like, okay, guess she's just gonna be there for story reasons. Don't disrespect Bakugo's mom. My mistake. I ain't disrespecting her son and still smash. Jeez. Oh, what are you? What even? I feel like 90% of my chat is just, yeah, I would smash that chick. And I'm just like, okay. That's a thing. Yes, that's a clutch. Clutch rotation right here. Anytime you can get Jocko, Broly, and a support unit in the same rotation, you're doing pretty good. Sakura is as useful as trying to drink soup with a fork. Fair enough. She's as useful as, like, hot chocolate on a 110-degree day. That's the comparison I'm going with. Even though it's probably not as good as the fork one. Oh, God. In my own defense, that's the first person I said I'd smash since I got here. Fair enough, Russin. Fair enough. You're usually not saying that. Dokkan movie character might rule longer than LR. What do you mean, in Dokkan? Oh, I wonder if they would release him in Dokkan ahead of the movie. Because they did that with, well, they did that ahead of the American release, so probably not. So I'm guessing if they do any kind of tie-in when it comes to the movie, they'll probably do it right after. Keyword there is if. I don't know if they will. I feel like if I was the Dokkan creators, I would feel like I would have to do a movie tie-in at that point, because it would be such a hype character. Sakura's about as useful as a level 1 Magikarp. Fair enough. But at least Magikarp can use Splash. And struggle when he runs out of Splash. I don't think they will. The movie is too big for that, I think. Too big for a tie-in? I think the point is not to boost the sales of the movie. I think for Dokkan, you have to, for the sense of just making money off the hype. Because at that point, you're not doing it to help the movie, you're doing it to help yourself as the game creator, if you can get the rights for it. Let's take out Rosé. Yeah, these key setups are not favorable. Actually, that fixed it. Never mind. Take that back. Too big for an early release on Dokkan? Yeah, no, I don't think it will. Because now that I think about it, for the super content that was released, it was released after the JP version, but before the global. It was just surprising that the global got it ahead of when it appeared in the show, because then it's kind of like minor spoilers. But, it'd be interesting to see global and JP get like a dual tie-in, like they've done in the past. I know they've done it probably a handful of times, where they've done a simultaneous release of something. Kind of like Gogeta and Omega. Is Super coming back after the movie? They mentioned Oob and then nothing. My theory, H-Instinct, and I think something that they've hinted at heavily, is that it'll be not necessarily Super, but the sequel to Super. It'll have like a different name. Oh, we're so close to that 200, or 2,500. Ah! We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. I can't remember how long the tournament goes on for, to be honest. I think it's got another hour, maybe? Roughly. Since Bakugo's mom is a female, I'd say no. What? What? Would you be gay if you smashed Bakugo's mom? Oh. I missed that question. Yikes. As a mega yike. What if they made a JP versus Global World Tournament and the winner gets the character early? We'd be doomed by a long shot. Yeah. No, if you saw how many points JP got for their top 300, you wouldn't even want that. That would not be something you would hope for. Because god dang, does JP grind so much harder than we ever will. What is that? Is that the original Undoken Mighty Mask? I guess that's what that is. Let's do that and take out Freezy Pop. Yeah, it should be good. That'll work. That'll work. I'd like to see in Tech type, no Strength type. I mean, the new SS4 Goku full power I think is going to be Tech. That's pretty interesting. I'll give Tech an extra boost. Dragon Ball Ultra confirmed. I want to say that's not the name they're going to go with, but it doesn't sound that far off, honestly. Prince, you've seen most animes, dude, especially more modern art style. How am I gonna... Looks like we're dropping a Poir. Poir it is, Poir it is. We're almost there? If you guys haven't already and you've enjoyed the discussion, please feel free to join in if you haven't already, if you're just watching. Or if you'd like to drop a like, helps out the channel. I don't like to ask too much, but I feel like I have to the way YouTube is. So I apologize for that if I seem like I'm asking too much. Most of them would probably be waifu tier if they were turned into chicks. I don't want to imagine that, Russell. Jesus. It's like saying, I'd date a female Naruto. I'd totally do it. He's sexy. Yikes. Dragon Ball Super Z? That would be next level stupid. I would not want to hear Dragon Ball Super Z. No thank you. That gets a 0 out of 10 for me in the creative department. Jesus. Have you not seen the sexy jutsu? You know what, you're right, you're right. Fair enough, fair enough. And technically the one girl that was... I can't remember her name. The one girl that was obsessed with Sasuke with the red hair that was also part of the same clan as Naruto could probably be seen as a female version of him. Can't remember her name for the life of me. I'm bad at remembering anime names if I'm not like currently watching it. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. Exactly. Dragon Ball the finale? Oh, I really hope not. Honestly, they can keep Dragon Ball going forever. I wouldn't mind. If they can keep One Piece going for 1,000 episodes, they can keep Dragon Ball going forever. You're telling me you wouldn't at least be a bit interested if there was no male form and that was just Naruto naturally? No comment. I plead the fifth. I'm not saying it's good or anything. Dragon Ball X might be good. I don't know how I feel about X. It feels like X is thrown into too many things. That also just doesn't feel creative. They just name it Dragon Balls. That would be... I feel like that'd be too close to Dragon Ball. And that... But I mean, shows have done that too, where it seems like the name is too similar to the original. Possible. Dragon Ball Ultimate, everyone is back. Yes, even launch. I get your Smash Bros. Reference. I like that, Cherry. 10 out of 10. With how anime's art style is, most males could easily pass as females with a few alterations. That's fair. That's fair. I'll second that. Let me do that for music. There we go. Messing around with the music in the background. Minato is like the only person shown from his clan. I think he pulled an Itachi. Minato. I'm drawing a blank on who Minato is off the top of my head. You might have to jog my memory on who Minato is. I can't remember. Name in Dragon Ball GT C. The C stands for canon, just to spite everyone. 10 out of 10 would watch, I'm not gonna lie. Just be like, this is the version that Dragon Ball GT was supposed to be. I'd watch. So close. I'm losing my mind from this grind though. Dub Ultimate Universe. Naruto's daddy. Oh, Minato, that's right, yeah. Okay, I'm caught up. I forgot about that. I just remembered him as the third Hokage. At least I think he was third. But he's not the only one. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the mom's clan. That's right, yeah. No, you're right. I got you guys. Dragon Ball Ultimate Universe? Maybe. They do like to throw in a lot of universe stuff with the arc. I could see that, especially if they end up traveling to other universes like they kind of hinted at. I low-key want to see a Dragon Ball series solely for the Time Patrol and Trunks. So basically what they're doing for Heroes, but for Xenoverse, I guess. I could get into that. I could see them doing that as a filler for after the next series for Dragon Ball Super. So say the sequel to Super ends, and then say the Xenoverse fill-in anime comes in. I'm psyched. Yo, haven't seen you in a hot minute. Where you been, boy? It's been good, honestly. Global Dokkan has been kind of getting more love, more or less. Maybe not from the Stone Services, because we kind of got duped on that. JP's been getting a lot of good stuff. I want to say with the release of Legends, Dragon Ball Dokkan in general, I'm psyched, has been really good. Because they've been, I feel like they feel like they need to step up their game in order to keep their base, and I kind of like that, to be honest. So the community's been good, man. Missed you, bud. Let's see, we got Kid Buu coming in. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fair. I want to see the Dragon Ball universe expand, like the generation after Goku, Trunks, and all the Time Patrol. Hell, a series around the Pride Troopers. I don't want to see Pride Troopers. Pride Troopers didn't seem that interesting to me, outside of the obvious, like Toppo and Jiren. The other ones were kind of like, why even bother? Flesh out the Dragon Ball universe with stories involving other characters. I want to see them focus on universe... Was it 6? The one with Kale, Caulifla, Kefla? And Kaba? I think that's 6. I would love to see them have an arc where Vegeta goes to the Saiyan world in Universe 6, if I'm getting that right, and teaches the Saiyan race how to be better Saiyans. That just sounds so much fun to me. Like, teaches them all how to go Super Saiyan, and then they start, like, a fostering clan of Saiyans, and maybe some of them come over to, like, Universe 7 and repopulate. That'd be so awesome to me. No better stone service than the shop button. Sean, get out of my chat. You've now been banned. Pride Troopers was a thing just to show how much Jiren stands for justice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They were very uninteresting outside of Jiren and Toppo. I take that back. The one rabbit-looking dude kind of looked like Beerus, but more cat-like. Don't remember his name. He was really fun. I liked him. The one that Gohan fought. Most of the Pride Troopers were basically cannon fodder for Toppo and Jiren. Yeah. Seems to be the general consensus. Fair enough, fair enough. Dispo. Yes, that's the one. That's the one I was looking for. Yo, I'm Scythe. If you're still here, man, how you been? What have you been up to? Feel free to fill me in. Been missing you. I really need to pull a Jackie Chan. I'm really sad. If I don't pull him in the next World Tournament, I'm never gonna get him. Or time to give them an identity, yeah. I'm getting bonus teams out the wazoo, though. That's been really fortunate for my runs lately. I feel like I'm getting a bonus team every other run, just about. It's your boy. Hey, Anime Wolf, welcome. I didn't think you were going to join today. Welcome back. Good to see a lot of you familiar faces. Thank you so much for joining the stream, even though it's late at night. I didn't expect this many people to be joining me for this. But we're going for that top 10, or 2.5k. I probably should change the thumbnail to reflect that, but I didn't. For reasons. I don't know. Let's take out Goku. I'm more afraid of him, really. And then let's just drop these, because I'm actually afraid of it. Is Legends fun? I feel like the community has mixed feelings. I know Rhyme and Toast, if you remember Toaster Fun, really love it. I'm personally kind of torn. I think they do a lot of things right, but as far as the combat, which is the main gameplay obviously itself, I think it could use a few tweaks. It's fun for the most part, but if you do it for too long, it feels repetitive to the point of uninteresting. In short bursts, obviously, it can be a lot of fun, but I think they need to just tweak it just a little bit, and it'll be fine. The PvP also needs some tweaking. I feel like that's kind of subpar, because half the time you'll get paired, even though it says PvP, you'll get paired with a computer player, which doesn't make sense. Like an actual AI-controlled computer that is Duke. So that happens for whatever reason. But no, other than that, I mean, Legends is good for what it's starting out as. Obviously, every gacha, it's hard to like start out and have everything that you need as far as content goes, but I think they're building in the right direction. They could be good in probably like 3 months. I'll make a return tomorrow. It's time to come back. Yo, I'm Scythe. Tag me in that video if you posted to Twitter. I will watch it. Actually, I think I have notifications turned on for you, if I remember right. Let me check. I do not have notifications on, or at least not on the bell, but I changed that. But I got you, man. I'll be there. 10-year-old trash is greater than Legends. Are you referring to Dokkan? I mean, yeah. I like the team building aspect in Dokkan more. I think Legends could have better gameplay itself, because the animations are really good, if they just made some changes. But like I said, I think they're going to build up to it. It's not something they start off with right away. And I think that's really good to keep in mind. They're just starting out. But I think they'll fix a lot of the gripes I have in time. And that's why I'm kind of sticking with it for now. Now, if they pull a Dokkan and they don't fix it for 3 years, I won't have the same patience, because Dokkan wore that out long ago. Anyone here want a trade account? Dokkan low-key trash. Dokkan is good. It's just especially on the global version, they lack in releasing different game modes, because obviously JP gets to at least test the different battlefield modes that we haven't gotten. I think they got it twice in the time that we're at now in the timeline. It's just, they need more diversified gameplay, and I think JP is getting it more so, and we'll be getting it eventually, but time will tell. Low-key, never mind high-key trash. I prefer Fire Emblem Heroes. I did like that game for a short amount of time. It's just I couldn't get into the meta, so I kind of like ducked out a bit. My biggest question is, do the characters in Legends have leader skills or passive skills? They definitely have passive skills, not so much leader. No one's really considered a leader when you go into a fight. But they do get passive skills, and then they get a main and special abilities that they can activate during a fight. So, say one character's special ability is up blast damage, which is the key blast, during a fight. One character will have a passive like TN, where his attack goes up if Chaozu has been eliminated in the fight already, which makes their combo surprisingly strong. So it's little things like that. There's no such thing as a leader skill in Legends, but it's kind of close as far as the team building aspects, kind of. You just don't use friend leaders, so making friends and having friends in the game isn't really useful outside of PvP, just for making requesting facing them easier. So it doesn't really, it's not as necessary to have your friends list filled, which I think is kind of detrimental. You want to fight when the new Smash comes out. When the new Smash comes out, you can all face me. I will face anyone that comes to play. I love Smash Bros. With a fiery passion. I'm back, how's it going? JCB, we're almost in the top 2.5k. We're almost there. We're like just outside of it. So I'm almost at my goal for the night. Yeah. Can't believe it's already been 2 hours, my god. Streaming literally blows time by. If you guys ever end up streaming. I swear it flies. Good thing we brought Baba. But yeah, no, I love Smash. I don't know if anyone else uses him, but I really love Ike as a usable character. Like, I main him in pretty much the last 3 Smash Bros. Or 2? I don't know if he was in Melee. I think I just used him in Brawl, the new one. You versus me, double stream? I'm down. 10 out of 10 would do. When Smash comes out, yeah. I wish Crunchyroll had anime movies. I thought they did, honestly. I love Ike, same. Ike is so good in Smash. But now I thought you would be at 2.5k, same, but I also lost my streak, so that probably played into it. I probably would have been there if I didn't die. Ether. Yes. Got some Ike mains in chat, I love it. It's always good to see a fellow Ike main. It's going to be kind of weird coming back. I imagine. How long have you been gone? Let's see. You kind of posted 2 weeks ago. And then you did a Fortnite one 2 months ago. Yikes. Man, it's been a hot minute. 1 video in 2 months. Oh god. Let's see, they only have series and like 5 movies at most. Oh, okay, fair. Coming back as a full anime content creator now. As far as like reviews or what kind of content you looking at? I hope all the boys are all still good though. I mean, I've talked to Speedy a little bit. I think we played Fortnite once, which was really fun actually. I miss doing that. I wish I could play with Speedy more, to be honest. As far as I know, everyone's about the same. Truth is killing it. I think you knew Truth. Truth is... that boy's on another level at this point. JCB Goku, obviously I found him and have collabed with him. I think you guys knew each other before you guys took a break, so you might not have known. But me, JCB, and my new boy, Masningen, who I think you don't know, I think you'd get along with. Everyone's pretty chill. There hasn't been any resounding issues in the community, really. Aside from a few things that were like... things that were made into issues that weren't really issues, if you know what I mean. Let's drop that. In 4, I mained me, then Lucina, then Captain Falcon Ganondorf. How do you main Ganondorf and me? Those 2 characters are god-awful. I don't mean to like shit on your main, but like... those characters are really hard to main. Marth was my fave. Marth is okay. I can get behind Marth. He's generally a good character. I used to do Link, but he's a little bit harder to do. I think he was a lot better in Melee and Brawl. It was my one and only for any Smash game. My friend mains Samus, and I just don't see how Samus can be good, but I also haven't... I should probably watch like a professional use Samus, because I've never seen a Samus used well. Everything in the anime in general, games and stuff. Do you like Smash Tap? I heard that's a really good one. I think, who was it that was really into that? I'm drawing a blank on everyone's name. Yikes. Oh, my boy Oni Z, that you probably don't know also. You might, I don't know. He knew a lot of people for some reason. But Oni is really into Smash Tap, and his channel's done really well with those videos. So I think Smash Tap's kind of the one that's been popping off lately. We made it with under 2,500. So I'll go ahead and finish out the stamina bar, and we'll see where I am there. As for maining Ganondorf, I've always done fairly well with him, but I'll often play Captain Falcon if I need more speed. Yeah, no, the slowness of Ganondorf is... oh, I don't know how anyone does it. But then again, Ike's kind of slow, so I can kind of understand. It's just playing Ganondorf, I was always really bad. Ganondorf is another one that I've never seen anyone be good with, and I've only ever seen people shit on him, for lack of a better way to say on it. That shirt hurt my heart. Oh, I read that wrong. I remember when Bayonetta was OP and they had to heavily nerf her. I don't even think they nerfed her that heavily, to be honest. What's his name? Oh, Kabuki plays Smash Up too. Forgot about that. But no, Bayonetta was super broken, but her moves translated really well from her game. Play very patient and you be very cerebral. Yeah, that's true. You kind of have to like wait back for your opponent to make a mistake at that point. Have you farmed through the 1 million EXP items in the Otherworld story mode or plan to? I haven't. The drop rate is pretty terrible. My boy Final, he's the homie. Yes, you know Oniz. He doesn't go by Final anymore. I think he switched it to Oniz. I think it used to be Final though. Yeah, I don't know how he knew so many of you guys, but his channel did really well. He literally just gained like 400 subs overnight the other day. Man's about to catch me in Dingen. Oni's been doing really good. I'm really proud of him. I actually found his channel, and I think I was his first collab too. I feel like I'm everyone's first collab. Might be the one that's just like stealing everyone's collab Jindy. I'll like find someone in the community, I'll be like, hey, I like your content, even though no one's found your channel. I found your channel, let's collab, let's do it. I'm all for it. And then they end up progressing way faster than I ever did. It's just amazing to see. But it's good, it means the squad's growing. I'd like to think me, JCV, the Mass Ningen, and Final are all kind of like in the same squad boat. She was able to do one combo that could get you to over 100% and kill you. I mean, if it landed, but you'd have to be pretty bad for it to land most of the time. Most of the time you can get out of it pretty easily, I feel like. Maybe not right away, but you could. What do we want to do here? Guess I can just clear these out. I don't do Dokkan content though. Maybe it'll be my first collab. I mean, like I said, I have the second channel that we plan on posting more to in the fall, in terms of PS4 games I want to play. So, I mean, that'll definitely be a channel that I'll be focusing less Dokkan content on, so it'll be more open towards non-Dragon Ball related collabs. Can you check what rank I am? I don't feel like opening the app. I'll check after this round. I got you. But I feel you though. Sometimes I don't feel like opening Dokkan to check things like that. Why did they give Marth an English voice actor? Him speaking Japanese in the English version was his gimmick. To be different? I don't know. People complained, I'm sure. Let's see. It's cool to be a positive person, my dude. Yeah, no, honestly, I love collabing. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like the Dragon Ball community especially doesn't collab as much as they should, outside of Rhyme and Nano collabing with each other non-stop. I would love to see more, not just collabs, but people in the Dragon Ball community just coming together for different things. Like, I know I'm Scythe, I think you were around when I had the idea originally for a charity live stream that I could never put together because no one would come together on it. But maybe that'll change in the future. Maybe I'll find a way to string some people together for it one day. I'd love to do it. But we'll see. I have to work my way up to it, I guess. It was something I tried to do right out the gate, and that was just a bad idea. From the sense that I couldn't accomplish it, I guess. But as we get bigger, I mean, we'll move towards it. It's so much fun. Yeah, for collabs, if that's what you're referring to, yeah. It's too much fun. It's so much fun to do things together, and I think that's why I like streaming, honestly. Streaming makes things 100 times more enjoyable than doing it alone. Like, I don't want to record 10 videos in a week solo. It doesn't interest me. If I can do it with other people, I will. I just thought of a way they could ruin My Hero Academia for you. I tried just ask Netflix to make a live action of it. No, how you ruin it, you see, is you ask M. Night Shyamalan to take the reins and make it into a movie. And then that's when he'll look at the source material for 1 second and completely ignore it and then write his own story. Don't forget to check my ranking. Yes, I totally forgot to check your ranking, but I'm gonna do that. 1 sec, my B. Totally forgot to do that. Totally forgot. Alright. So, check his ranking. You had me at M. Night Shyamalan. I joke about that because he did Avatar, if anyone forgot that reference, but I hate him for that movie. That is literally my least favorite movie of all time, next to Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, it's so... I thought it was impossible to get Avatar wrong as a live-action movie, and he somehow accomplished it. Let's check rankings, see where M-Prince is at. Let's see... M-Prince, where you at? Ooh, only 7K. Alright. Are you ahead of me, M-Prince, or behind me? I think you're in front of me. Oh, I just saw you. I lost you. M-Prince, 649. I don't know what you were at before. Do people stop collabing? I used to grab the whole gang together and all make content together. Do people just go solo now? I don't want to say they went fully solo. I just want to say it doesn't happen as often. Like, obviously, The Truth and Muscle and Kabuki and maybe one other person kind of have, like, their own clique going. But they don't, like, go outside of their small little niche group. And I say niche in the sense that, they just don't jump outside of each other, and even within each other, they don't collab that much. It's very rare to see a collab nowadays between those two, or between that group. I don't want to say they don't do it all together, but it's definitely not as common as it used to be. I find collabing to be more enjoyable to watch. One person is beating me, but I'm done. Time to go back to Legends. Fair. I'm probably going back to Legends right after I'm done with this, to be honest. When I sit down and play a game, I'll do it for hours on end. Fair. Like 10 to 30 video format, at least with video games, I can't do it. I can do it if I'm streaming or collabing. Solo, I'll probably keep it down to like 10 to 15 minutes, tops. But it all depends. Probably a game like Smash Bros. I could do for endless. M. Night, what a twist. Shyamalan, The Last Airbender was terrible. I just can't believe that you could tell he looked at the source material for 2 seconds and he was like, I'm not doing that. It's not happening. I'm gonna make his name pronounced Ong instead of Aang because I want to be different. And everyone just simultaneously looked at Shyamalan like he was stupid. Oh, never forget that feeling. I've never felt so much rage for something than M. Night Shyamalan. The fact that I can do 2 to 4 hour streams of a Let's Play and leave it there surprises me. I don't know, doing 4 hours is... I think I've done it maybe twice. It's really hard. What would be the worst between Last Airbender movie and Dragon Ball Evolution? I think Airbender was more offensive. They were both pretty offensive, but I want to say Airbender's more offensive to me. Just because there was so much rich source material that it could have translated, I feel like, easily. I feel like Dragon Ball is harder to adapt, because there's so many things that it would just be downright difficult to translate, like Super Saiyan. I don't know how they would translate that to a live action. But as far as making floating water and rocks, like, come on, you gotta be able to do that. You're M. Night Shyamalan, for crying out loud. That should have been easier than it was. I might be overselling the easiness of it, but I think it should have translated better. YTRI is going to become M. Night Shyamalan syndrome. What does it even mean? You think Shadow will be the Echo Fighter for Sonic if they ever release him? So I heard that idea thrown out there. I like the idea. I think it's definitely possible. But as far as Smash is concerned, I do want to see more new characters as opposed to Echo Fighters. I think the fact that they threw in Daisy ahead of, I don't know, some other characters that deserve to get in is kind of weird. I thought they would have announced Crash Bandicoot or Spyro as playable characters during the E3, but they'll probably save that for later. And my guess is that they will be in the game. I don't know if any of you have heard that theory, but definitely seems plausible. Especially with their remakes doing so well this year. They've kind of cemented their way into being iconic. Hey man, I'm gonna go record now. Hit me up whenever on Discord, we'll talk, alright? Absolutely, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing your video tomorrow, bud. Thank you so much. I'll have to hit you up for your Discord, though. I don't know that I have you on Discord. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. If you want to see a good live-action DBZ, look at the 2 videos done by Robot Underdog, Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope. Yes, so I saw that. That looked phenomenal. I really want them to do a full-length movie, even though I don't think it'll ever happen. Pretty much based on the history of Trunks plotline. Yeah, I saw that, Rawson. That was like next level. That was almost better than Dragon Ball Evolution on its own. Just for a trailer. Low-key Sean, Shadow could become an Echo Fighter for Sonic. Yeah. It's definitely possible, guys. Definitely possible. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there. We did manage to make it to the top 2.5k. I'm just going to slowly grind it off screen to the point where I'm just maintaining my rank. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, as always, drop a like and help out your boy. I look forward to posting, or maybe having a fighter stream with you guys if you want to come and face me later in the week, as well as Legends. I kind of want to do some more PvP and then throw out the idea of a tournament in the coming weeks during that stream. So look for that announcement and scheduled stream then. I'll probably schedule it a couple hours in advance if you guys want to keep your notifications on. Thank you so much for coming, guys. It's been a great stream. We've had some really good discussion, honestly. I appreciate you guys coming and watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night, guys. YTRI. Shadow for Echo Fighter!